year 2025. Yemo bibiachi na yemo Akua Asiedua Kwesi. Those of you who know, from Parliament to Yoko office there, I check by 30 minutes. I check by 30 minutes. So, 10 years, probably within 20 minutes, they will do. But we just look at crowd. I check by 30 minutes. We will do a good exercise. And I just am 90 years. Yoko office. So all in demand is here. I'm sorry. I'm transform the. I'm transform. And your man just open said and no more transfer. No about to cry your papa on your menu. Well, also half for more thing. But not for much. Anyway, the cousin. The young ones is there. Elvis da Pamone. Another premone. Okay. They were okay. But they were for no. No, so said was half one and I. As a penny went to me. I made them say, I mean, they are young boys. It's only them okay. But Mama Party was saying, I was happy when because I'm a good one. I not a dress, so you know, not a dress, but I was happy. Some I said, I'm the chair, so on Tennessee. But now a man I can never be now. Gloria, wonderful, Gloria. Yeah, Madam for trouble and I'm no, but people are asking questions and I know more him. Because I'm in community. There were people who were in Parliament that day. Our man Kobe. Parliament. So, but the questions are about what was their reason? Anyway, I'm saying, Anopedia. Much workers for much. Almost when can't again for you, I say. Someone seminar Mukekano. Say, what they would dish the Bawa, no Mafano, no Munjaka. Munjas answer Nika. Was saying the trader. Why I bet you say what cast asem the bush from the Coco? What dance exactly the Coco. Because I cost watch it. Say so the Nicoton or your bar no ye come and quan. Omu dear free. Asa obeko fridge ni ma. It's a ne much way and ye appeal. And your warning. Mom warning. And yet I decided almost some day. Almost why bet you say okay, say baho. It's a word to be boss. No man say, oh, nabe, mamon fanu. What kind of life is that? Someone person no. What the cast answer? The warning you never catch up. I you say for the condition boss sana. No, the warning. No, the one account say, yeah, call mamon fanu. And yet you don't see. And I'm watching man. So mom or you don't move you. Exactly. Obo crowd ko pege la won. Exactly. So we are watching man ko pege no bia wo fa funu die na say sapepe. Sapepe. It's there. O me gapa, mo gabruta. See there. Say ntisa won. O say ntisa, o me kan ye de ni hobby. Uni hobby. But o me ka. Na say mo mesa. And nam social see so obi eso ye bia wakoye saa. Ama obeso dae no na oba no ene ba. Baby ketu ana. Oh, he didn't even know about that. So I said, "You are going to go. You know, who says I'm going to go? And my baby Benny Petrim say, "Son, no more tear." But I dey ya. Ni baby di omo hu ni o. No baby wo kwa honye. Adwuma ye di ama no so onye no. Eno ane de obey ntie semo. We say ati kwesi. Me say me principle no asema hu ye nka. Enka good. Hu ye nka. Yes, do not bear falsehoodness. Even Bible says, say do not bear falsehoodness. Yes, ni do so konkonsan ketenkete. Sanyo manyo no ya konkonsan nya konkonsan. Ye fra ma na ebo bi kejeti ama na ebo. Ye swa e dey start to say obema efa oba ma akam. Ye do mkoji. Ase we want to be that. Eni petimi tum ni kan so hunu word okra word da. Ti bebrebe. Wo ko happen. Ba ko happen. Na yes so mo da trouble so. Eni etu ne obi points so a wonu ani kuna duane. Na wa jai di mirike koji. Akoye se be ma bi ni oba akam na mo da trouble so na ye tuntuma enso ye hunu bi da. Ye keka na ye twa so ne aba. E nkonkonsan ketekete mo nya idi na nya. Kwesi na ayi asama abai doctor yi a fake doctor yi asem yi a e ho nkomo yi em say ye nhye da ni ho nkomo bebere sa asem no hu ne say hu ne say say doctor no e kwan ya mimi mo de nyame anim no kure mimi ka me position wo so omo a ejina baabi e de sobo e bo mampanyin no madwe nya me say wo se mampanyin ne e bo ne sobo okay number 1 onipa na o ye sa de no yenta mi bisa wo se hu ne say no because I must say, you done laughing stock. Don't you vela munyina report? Ah, yeah, ni woni animguase de ama wo man no. president appointments a wo ye nyina ye de hye no so ye nso kakra bi no oye oyi wo Kwesi a wo so omo a wo wadwuma mu no wo na abefa ana meboa enti na make se kakra bi no omo a ededa etire no oyi ni ministers wie this kura nyame nwanwa so onim bebre what you say enti na make us appointment no ededa ne so no na ye
there's a story of Rollins at the call tamale baby na DC bi bai
onim no
opamo no ansa na ye ka che say oh wo DC no ane enti no down there
enti say local government minister ne be yi no a e be recommendations ono na de ba ana te say de na no kire mu say de wako gina wo ho na wanwin ne no ono ne first option ansa na so no mpe na obi obi a ya consider say ni pakro no
exactly
e be ye den be ye nwanwa say ya fa obi na ye di important adwuma say ya ma no na ye nim onipa na bose kane ya yesu say na di eminim prosikura say ye kofa obi a omusi e kire
of course
you see a child
and they don't do it
enti ni asese nipa ko gumu a omo bebre ni misbehave e was akwan ne so no na ya no nyame anim no kure ni ya mo amampanyin ya mo amampanyin enti do ye sa no wanya de kra e na enioma asane nam socials ni bi so enu amisen hu ye ne say ono ababa wa ne congratulate president bra oye president elect me kan say ono ne ne physician o hwe no really
I don't
obi a wetimi ayesa na wetimi abakra so oboa
I don't know say
say betimi abakra so oboa
I don't know
me say betimi Kwesi obi a wetimi afeki ade ani asem afayi asem be biem no beka ye beje
exactly
enti enioma bi wo ho a nyame anim no kure ni ya anya ade amwa omo aye blame president fine obetimi blame ni because ono ne ade ni ti but the okọ appointee ba no ya na Professor York wo ho a na yakofa mami we ansa na okwa yakofa Professor York
there's a quick clarity on this one so it's true that can in the correct however the appointment letter na buy a man for sure some raise concerns about it and I'm some due diligence
hwe ni ye no mu say
and mu say sana probably because people are written to John Hopkins University wanting to confirm say I'm passing abayan or real school or
and almost reply so many
records be so to be fair to John Mahama and even the health minister Oman sworn in there's a conversation say almost sworn in as a board member it is not true
the dinner na your book an appointment letter that is true however 3 days after 19th and on the appointment letter man on the 23rd and on revoke appointment and on the man doctor it's the professor no on the 27th and I'm in so the lady in question Sansa was never sworn in as a board member so let's take it like that no there's a narrative going on just you sworn in the fact the so consider no ani yekoye nim no kire se probability so krase bi bebre wo ha almost CV nye papa
bebre in fact me no can say there's one Dr. Tanko Rashid Tanko or presidency hobby
or MP
or NDC
okay
a man for raising concerns about the doctrine no in fact Matisse a man for say university no so occur in the crowd any Google it's I'm expecting something for normal investigation of course they don't vet the CVs they don't do that they don't do that they don't do that
aduma ne so ba ye pese ye ma ne ye fa e wo se ye de sa ade ni ye consider ni nyina ka ho na ye say ya na akoye fere ye de ama ye
no so we have play there we here the twem kitwa bi and then fight the freestyle 121212 medin e de Kwesi pack we so no pay minimum aba
Akua Asiedua na ni mo hia ye de nkomo ni koye nim na ye efi adanti what me say na ye Kwesi ada ene ye fi adanti ebebo 9 na ye wie na fi between 9 and 9:30 no na ye de enkomo ketenkete no e de atoa so na ye entertainment no ye de enkomo ketenkete ya be message of motivation eba ye weather ni forex news ho ye wo newspaper headlines ho sports beba baba isa beba na fi ye de Ghana tisan atoa so health and lifestyle wo na fi obiti agenda no enkomo bebre we no a chama wontu me nso charge no se bia beka ho de abeka ho ne ehu causing financial loss ne money laundering ne fraud nyina eka ho bi anopa ya de achi ye be firi mu ababia no ye ne mu bedi hu komo ye damase
right so we have to pay quickly and go for your message of motivation always brought to you by Bosheba Electricals. The man of the moment, as many people would call him. When we say Oba live band or Tunyum, this guy, the Burkina Faso president, the cool leader, a young man, our president, El Burkina Faso. Now the videos you buy a partner, if you're original live band, on the soldier phone, on band, no, two French, you or live band, I say. Now, man for dear sir. Now, president, El to live band, Mawa. The guy, he has simplified the mission about presidents. I want for Penase.
Now, when him Nasim Amete, Nasim Amete, or two coin, if you a Nikromo, a command for so one for first class, or fro, no, ma'am, yeah. And now, a hostess in any one among for bodyguard and na Obia, Sikanibia, or no have a meeting with him. Adiana ya meja no minim de ntia ade de ubuki a ticket receipt da ho maka ye kotu no ye ana ye receipt na mani pakro na no de ye so wampene no mo koduru wie na papa ba ko na ye big shot to sem de gu ne so say wono he has a meeting with the president of the president ya so ne si wa udwa wanum de kira no yi na wan kasa na mo koduru wie ye na ohu said ya parade gina tamake so betwen no afi wo bra na wa wo se be fem wo se be fem so ya yenum bi ordinary presidency bia anaka no oba nye
first class
Mr. Opa
first class you know the Burkina Faso president was saying Kanjo say a slave who does not fight for his freedom is not worthy of any indulgence. A slave who does not fight for his freedom is not worthy of any indulgence. No, okay, another opinion.
Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traoré, or a Burkina Faso military officer, or a politician, so they say was serving as interim president of Burkina Faso since 2022. And I say, Emifemi and Samunie, on the 14th March 1988, we did 37 years. Burkina Faso ho na wako university of Ouagadougou, no school. Na papai a kana semu na semu a ene yedi tu ye ho fo wo se akoa na donko a onko emfa nye ne fa ho die no sa nipa ne kura nsem fata sa woni ne betena se na watie na asem you don't engage the person se ono tinko asomu a ye tete no se wonim kwan obefa so atete ne ho ade afri ne master nsem na watu na namon a wa wokokwa ma no odi na betimi aye ono na che se wa no asam ne fa ho a to anamon di kan ansa na obi wo moa bi a wode aboa wo enti anopai Yera Ibrahim Traoré na sama o kan no tie say we akoa na we donko wo hye somase wo hye nko asomase na se wantumi anko amfa ama wo ho a obi a nko bi ama wo a nipa kro na odi bem wa na wo sa wo ko ntokwa na obi nso abem wo
ano so Mr. Fernando pay ye de yasamede nti indulge us this morning from now to 9:30 a.m. It's, you know, it was for that's our message of motivation this morning. Quickly, then check you whatever for the next 24 hours. For the weather no, and there you have about 24% chance of rain here in Ashanti region, 4% chance of rain Greater Accra into my channel. So Sydney so you're trying to hold no against the dollar and that pay.
Now treat them say free na no bnada besi nei no baby asidi ni gina no market time ho 10.2 and asa na kan ya nem say 2 days ago so sa pound sterling 13.8 euro no 11.6 Canadian dollar 7.4 and a Chinese RMB 1.4 sikasam na ho den baby a egina enie yakoye ni mo no na me adomo ade be fi mu baby a no e benye ehun komoni edi edu say ya na ye jai na ye de ama baba yisa with the sports any monko munyina ede but the Ghana and then confirm my sunyina until up next year sports with Baba Isa.
Abusia anopay yemu ache na yemu akwa abade adusu no eye agudie mu nsem chefa ewo Oyerepa breakfast time no so na ye de down breakfast sports yebedi nkomo ewo division 1 league playoff num Red Tamale United 11 Wonders why na qualify about Premier League the details ebeba Frank midfielder ema 11 Wonders wakasa sanso na Wisdom Manyina ono a player forward ema Red Tamale United na honsam ha Blasters of Ghana a recovery training and after say omulusu to Nigeria details ebeba Gwynford Safer ono akasa afa Blasters World Cup no ho de ensem no de atudwa wei ene afoforo pin ya bobo no say agudie winsema no pay ye de down was sports lawyer ne the only sports lawyer in Ghana football. Yen shase enfi Blasters of Ghana asuye ewo Unity Cup etodwa ewo London G-Tech Community Stadium the first game against Nigeria almost 2-1 enra Blasters boys no recovery training no any. Still with the Ghana Football Association and the Blasters of Ghana, Winfred Safer, on your technical director, Emma Ghana Blasters, and the Ghana Football Association. Name some you say, oh, say Ghana there, okay, 2 games. And Yankopon Bois, now we need 2 games in World Cup qualifiers. No more, you qualify for the World Cup. Nigeria there, or no, unim.
About the second, not about the result. Our team played good in the second half. And this was very good for all talentful young players in Ghana.
All right, tactically, what did you think went wrong in the first half that Nigeria dominated?
Yeah, good. Nigeria is a full team. But the team, I don't know who Nigeria missed one player. I don't know. And our young players, I thought my team, I'm not the head coach. I thought we can't lose. Yeah? Now everybody is a little bit is not happy about the result, but happy about the performance. And Nigeria was difficult. The second half, he was better.
All right, looking at the World Cup qualifiers, how will this defeat, inspire you?
It's a friendly tournament. We have player in Arsenal, they have player in.
And we are Winfred Safer. Ninsam, I don't know. You share Division 1 League playoff. And then 3 p.m. Our Accra Sports Stadium. Red Tamale United, any Techman 11 Wonders, and a Bernie Frank, a midfielder, Emma, Techman 11 Wonders. So, name Red Tamale United, Bia. Preparation idea, Omugusua, Wamo Aye, on a Shaban Muhammad, and a Edinkomo.
About strategy, I mean, I can't say much about them. You mentioned their players, and as you can see, we don't even know them, and we don't care even to know them. We are preparing, as you can see, we are doing our best. We are focusing on ourselves and ourselves alone. Forget about you. We are sending the Premier back to Techman, back to where it deserves to be. You think you've got the quality to play against RTU? Oh, talking about quality, we have enough. We have a very, very, very good quality. And I can show you, RTU, well, they are doing their best, they have done their best, they're also preparing, but they are coming to meet their meter. Techman 11 Wonders, supporters, management, I'm assuring them they should come in their numbers. We are not going to disappoint them, but we are going to do our best. We are sending Premier back to Techman.
From Techman, Yanko Tamale, Red Tamale United, RCU striker, Wisdom Manyina, Jonas, or the Atugas and Ukrainian supporters, Namumra, or Tamale, or Kumasi, or Bebiabra. It's on me, Obesha go, Etia Techman 11 Wonders qualification, Red Tamale United there.
Of course, I'm going to score for them. And I'm happy to see my fans at the Accra Sports Stadium.
You want to see the fans?
At Accra.
When you see them, you give them goals.
I'll give them goals. Yeah, they have very strong defenders, but I'm not sure they can stop us. So a victory for our team, surely. What are you telling your fans? I'm just telling them they shouldn't take this match as serious. Already, we know we can do it, and we'll do it for them. So they shouldn't worry. They shouldn't worry.
Na yamfa breakfast sports ni na AC ha 9:30 yebehia ewo today sports no so na afedi aka nyina ye de atoaso sports lawyer ni e de aka no Kwesi Parker Wilson eni sister Akua na anopay Oyerepa breakfast time atoaso
Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV.
Children in Africa, because your government gives it to Africa as aid. So put pressure on your government to do more to stop oppression, corruption, dictatorship.
I was out for chacha we be mujanu obudi ho ya so OBT dubediana manigu so amhwe yen no e bra so say ye de obokrata mu mpensempensemu ebre mo me di e de mame efia nyako papa bi Kwesi Parker Wilson ewa ha na Akua Asiedua enso ewa ha ye beka bom na ye de mu mpensempensemu e de amamo na ebra ya nche ho no ye fa paper ye di kan no kra emra ye de daily graphic wokunini the Obakrata no truth and Kwesi every day na sports minister Haruna Idrisu education minister Haruna Idrisu the be there no
so
weekend do open
sports ni be balance sports on adwin wo metim education minister ena eda hanom no na asem ni nyina ye improving early childhood education ministry signs $180 million part no nti sa de be ye na ebetumi abo atutu nkura ntotofe wa no ama o ma di sua ho nsam ana sa di sua hyase no atimi atumpon no na o ma signs a emwa no na Valerie Soya is the reason why why deputy chief of staff down okay
that's president Mills at time
now was Mohammed's 120-day social contract resounding success na Mohammed onya 120 days so aba 100 days in the term no okay enti ane was nti ehon sama wo kan say na che say ne hihya ye papa wo ye no ne kwan so a no na we dey to get time for conversation on gaming addiction no kuro ase gaming no ya doso enti ye say wo say mpanimfo ye di ho nkomo kakra na ye hwe say betumi aye bia
aye boys ni do
aye da utifie na wanya sika na emu aye demum they say tax free so side that 20 na ebetumi nti ensama ene edi akotene pa e wo daily graphic mu ebi no Kwesi
game
I mean so far na start me hwe wa no
hadwin then case mo bia na game but there is a threshold and I say age limit to gaming
18 no and above
and now number boys mo di 10 12 years na so mama small from Portugal and number investment I don't know
so obi abesto me share video bia na e viral Akua Asiedua ya no fufu suicide ya man no fo a na wapo ya man koko muka ya discuss the viral we just no certainty I have say right from bev na they say bibia yes kesika
but e ban is aso na e ya problem they say money is the root of all evil uko this kitchen no me bu ho a obeya entwai and you see I think at camp we fibro no cro there was a gaming center close to a school yes there was a gaming center we feel away gaming center close to a school it's in Ukraine yeah charian
na dream no game
o me fi classroom crowd we kono no mti gaming centers no mti gaming center
we there say ben no
in fact some like office here run about
it's don't true okay
I say your office here run about
and say so obia wo didi fie kra man iska to ni boto
exactly
nti say 10 cities so say 5 cities
be on kwa say aduane
on the kwa wo de betwa
nti I think say ne be hia ne say you be set up a monitoring team na ka dan dey no ma around no ma check it because wa wo be entertaining minors or gaming center
obia wo nya 18 years
you close down
Kwesi na otena fie no ye nso
you timi close it down and so what if now there's a different matter
ne bi koya wo then
some of the guys no only access to Android phone
in
the honomoko
gaming center
exactly only access to Android phone in the honomoko it is say you got to so be say you got two brand be some ti obi me paka gaming center you go paka gaming center you get the baku mienu miensa more pretty games no because a problem and then what down na nobody make a obi down obi game now or shey ejuma
akrache fu agipe nyina pra ye
na on za first no eno ana ya ajan na wan ajan na tu no
ya chichiri bia ni ayi bia wudi bia si wo ja me so ya we dey be chew
exactly
e dey be do see
a real problem and you see when you become addicted the reason that addiction woman is say usike nyina besa
next one.
National security problem. That is what people are not looking at. The more you continue to do the game, the more you invest. It's when you invest, you do 100 Ghana, say, oh no, me too be. Me ko be 200. I say do be. Me ko be. I say do be. Sa. We never took me be so. E me ko bo be sa ko tagi.
O ton ne dem nu oma. Minimum bi o ton the fridge ne nem pa.
Obi so akola newsroom na o mo kan o jina baby so say asoma no.
Onu kwa
kwa
so me can say bia no.
Onu kwa de o so wadi you know. O say so o twa bi ma we.
Ah, that hon. ene da ho
yes you be utimi yiska no and when you know what I
opportunity abetimi aya bia na wato aso ani
I think say
research bi bia ni wiase a da na die say obi atwa bet ade ayeyi ebedu baby you end up as a pauper.
Well, I don't know mom dear.
Oh Kwesi who dem aka here bisahwe ebedu baby ni twa yo da be hia ni because mpa wo da so nyina be fa de akotwa wo twa na once wo tise boys ne ka say mo de di na ye di ne nkwa na mo ka na di ye ne de mo nka enti wo be koso atwa ebedu baby no wan hwe ya be series kan na akwa so bi a wo de ne ho ahye drug addiction mo wo a wo du sika twa ebedu baby na ehia wo na wo wi ankrofo enioma
na be fa area bi o papa mpani for pomote ho na say dame no mo otu enti na me ne driver bi na nam say na ene Monday pa na
nkwa adwuma wo ti
papa kan sem bi che me revelation bi o de ma me wo sese bi mo ho a o mo adwuma ye ne ye chacha to no
the full time adwuma no
ai eno no what nam say na ye di we was enti me ma say week nzu we ni bi
so be di bi
ye di bi ye di no so
ani pa na adwuma no be ma be sie bi o ware wo mo na adwuma no say
kan ne tete ho ne na minim
area bi wo kuma se fa ya be
bi a vantage points bi o ha wo de ye wie ha me kire mo be pro ai no mo de adan nyina sisi so dan ye ni fie fu ne so no watwa ne boys quarters no de asiso na
obi kwa de ni fie nyina ye no sa
de no na boys quarters ne ato wala
so a problem I think we need to talk about is a problem
chacha ne kwa de kan omo to ne edisie o
me hu ni pa bi
so ne de
me hu ni pa bi kunu wo de abrosan ko tu bi that is a fie cars ko tu
the cars if you know
na so you do ni edu
ya de dia be ko
sa di pa
era me so ebedu be no ada ne here ni we wo yiri ja wa wo ka bia ma no
ya do wa ja
wo yiri ja wa wo beti ya bia ma no
o mu di na bo sabe wa sa de ka ko
ai ministry dia no so I think e benya early childhood education
ehia pa
is it aggressive wo tu me kan wonya a false stepper wo be bre ansa na wakachia
no mo di kan ja
obi wo hokra na ebuka won timi kachia na wa reporto sana early childhood education
asase no
foundation na de be man kra na but Ghana I say you need foundation so
they say there
and no question they just say there
basic ne there ya na
ya we there
all our attention is at the secondary level the basic you know and then gratitude formation there I mean what is all this you more attention and ya the pa
ya kwaya story bi wo man so no baby akwara ba ko de wa draw mouse so wo video for what me de na dwe draw mouse na wo so wo computer da
so ya ICT e be tro
ya ICT and so what the
ma mu mouse da ba edition button mouse enye kra na yake mouse
computer kra
mouse de ya
you na dey say
eh paka there
no we miaso na don say yense
wo pese ko be nkuma na de ko be pese ko ni fa na
ko ni esoro efom we na ya mouse na wo ka say ya dro
na dey we come from mouse say
na wo de wo
paka
o de ni say
kawasem emi ko ma pa o
e ya ko lo say ya wan ka bi o
ma pa o
ni pa de ni
ya the daily guide and that Friday ya the daily guide and I trust we ya so to be detention we won't walk away minority stages street protest at Ueko enti say we so mo sinsam ho no na eno obi aso kan say na we mo tell na obi tra no say animu ba bia paya na mo dia ba gu ho say
she boxer
what you from the betimi
boxer
obi bi say ya
ba ku yo to afenyo so ni o timi so wo bre o
ba le na miki
wo so wo bre o ba bia hihye ye funu no
say na o tra so na go o tra afen ma ko ka mo fom
na mama pattern so tra se no na tare na jinto mama
pattern ya ma na konwa kra ni asa ka mo
ya so ba ne se
so ankenye
eno mo ti na ya nko mo yi ni ama
na na de obetimi aje ho atena fam na mo sori no
eno ni
be ya sem eno wo se wo nyini nsusu a efom kwankasa de
dey
wotimi na fam kra o wo da na wo sori a wo wi ko so mpe nyini nye
ya so
nyini nye
ba ko lang boys na
enti o mo de
young ones na go bro
o fa ni ti kra o fa ni
enti o mo de
Jerry Ahmed o le shawa ji wa fa ni ti
o mo de bumbo fam ho na ha enti Charles Bisu accomplice enters plea bargain with
na no accomplice bro
accomplice na
and you usu
Andy.
No matter the other minimum.
Your copy bargain.
Na omo o fa de be ya e bia.
Copy bargain. There's a free bag in no. A year
what an kind of Jojo.
It's no a year selfish on no cotton becker. So okay, but
can make so cry a better so.
Oh no, people get no money. Not jailing count.
Because I know you.
Well, Jenna, why choke that? Reason why
I'm for you. You've been here. Yeah, so they said there is no performance through video and I do so. Yeah, some more. And IGP, your honor promote 4 offices. And the process for 9 years say IGP. I promote you more. And tell me, sir,
Bebre, I didn't chair was a promote or more, na problem. And when you can't almost problems, no more how no come was any penny deja was Obroni, the Juman share by and share that will be ano or Tnas in or you. Akua school idea, Makwa, Ubohan, the Bedu JHS, one who are jumping a coach BC. Only or the age battle school, one in the Intia. Jamaica, meaning say, sense. And Colana be a say a rabba. And I'm saying I would do to you while my register was say M1. And I'm saying I didn't. So we need my dear. Was so more my business say. Or more questions and I'm on the age of battle school. Ronnie was so doing fiancé for class 1. In fear and song for class 2. When baby I getting drew in fear be I will be. Sapa Pepena proceed any other Juma you rise through the ranks. So Ufri ha kwa. Ya wo issues bi wo ho a etimi me promoting ni pa no na bia follow rank no but I am modern money bi wadwumanim say bia prosi ni ba bia chemri bi am say ex president for time what bass na kromfo be wura mu anadwo ano mo kwam sisi don kita to woni hu by kwan oba ba ya te se wo so ye ma kromfo ni dwane wo ka ni mu no okọ ya the next day na ya IGP na wo bo na ba so epeja ne rank ni say adwuma ne wo ho but say onipa ni deserve ne bia ne ho aye wa hia na say wo person kire wo catch power sinti wo tena ne position so position so corresponding with sika wo di
exactly
wo tena so sabe me nipa ne ni abre e wo so
afi na wo de ya wa me mfe na ya adwuma nti oni ne ya munye obi e pe bibi you no deserve no fama no wo de du ho ana wafa ana wo peke no atusi nipa wo pe na sem ene de wo no feel so wo wafa no de wo promote na de wo deserve so wo relegate yes ko to de no bodwe
say one fear for be sorry atia wo nti se wa bo ma ba so a me say omu deserve kwan na no no me kan no
and I want to mediate so Momayema minority for Ntias and that was good. It was no more bem no
best na de no omukoy omusalo
so no pe omusan ko
omukoy so omaka so omunko but omukoy na me say dem kofi na me say
no so yeah to na nka
mo 11
obi wa we dey do so nko na go dey
no mo edru why di obi enu anoma ba kora enu boys so ya no mu gu ono ebi so enyiska but some penifone ba mu chiska abanje bi so nya be 1003 njo no ho so what can say chiska no no ba jiri
obaba no ma fans no ajiska
that's why he's there not because say ya choose there nti no na na say ono ba na so obe chiska na masa obe chiska na share bottom but yama if I no me kana so when I heard say they want to be beyond 50 billion I said it was outrageous. Me kind say was outrageous. I mean to be fair
2 days ago cry
yeah me kind because it was I mean 50 million
and obi anso nya na dwen say obe gina mama no
oh so a delegation being made by Frema can say must say or say two things either say work with the deposit check one verify from the bank account say the kind of woman no 50 million and now say what the na casa bibi
property worth
value and I say worth 50 million but people have to go and verify say na what they ban and pa e be so 50 million say 50 million according to Frema you know you compare for some case verification on person be call that's allegation it's not just say baba yo bi and omoye
as a group
anyam no omo twini mu
yeah because so what say me 50 million number
na me wo bi ane boy 50 million
people have to go and verify
yeah cover value
but Frema can say minti you for side but Frema can say this say almost some value property no to determine the price or worth of the property no it's how then do you do the valuation what do you mean? However, I will say and before who say your mouth bill and no because a bill na what outrageous me know what you doing say almost because it's so no but you see there's a process you have to go through and your parliament and a review bill and your court it is a 50 million now if says kind of what do you quickly and you appear could be we a seasoned lawyer you quickly go to the court and say Mr. Court na nkofo ne me plant here me ni nje ho 50 million me sell mo nte so court ne beti so ma that is the process when your process ko gina wo say yanti bail no so enye ye it doesn't work like that edu bo ahin bae kobla edu bo ahin de bae the man 120 million bail 120 million attach who said no I didn't hear you so de
of course so ya de man no
court I no can you reduce him say 80 million 80 million still from 120 to 80 million at least 40 million is gone 40 million is gone into the lawyers of Woon to me I don't think they're doing any good they're just doing politicking with the whole matter quickly go to the court like catch a court to follow say Mr. Judge me patro I don't know my client esurudo munye bi man opportunity about 20 million kana it is better it's higher than yes politicking is and you see for me about them is because and no me de any na me
want to me so what tete no wa pressure with them uki kura
me politics
nti ne bia no ye do ko be wa ko dware ana
politics so sada wo be yan
ne ya bra waduane ana wo ka duane a wo ka ne ya
de na bra waduane enye na wo pe o
sir
no they now person you are in their custody and you see there's also a night to say ye mbeli no and I'm guarantee the bail they haven't been able to meet the bail condition in your corner there what money bail they see bail no fa dia bi ba na coffee
enti o mu mre bia
enti your ko for the mu mre bia they have not any understand of the law
that's say no pay o so de ne kokoto
Ose
so 48 hours na no pay o so de ne kokoto
I'm expecting say you ko for because so when to meet bail condition na e no go court na catch court is court in ko jail
and a weekend so abanti ne wan
we ya wan yen so man timi mi say condition dia aye say Monday
no dey say we obey den
obey say na ba mi na mo
baby we japade da no ni
o timi
baby we japade da bia wunim ti etime soma ye etime soma say obada kamu safo ani o kwa wo be wu me ya
you can talk to your lawyer
anya ma wa ya asamu
na me kwa de ade na omo socket nkware se bibi de socket
ayan socket
ye ko de ya ko fried rice ye ko school omo socket
bebe
who the time ba we the 5 ba we the 2 ba
ni pa be mi ensa pa be to be aye ama okay
na yi baby oda ne de nyame anim nokure ni ono se wanhwe ya wo sori obebre because ne height no ne se de ni mu duro ti a the student mattress so well sorry I just obi ni ha so ni wo nyini wo mu ye o
and so na mo ye play bargain ya
so no so be send me video of here ono ane Oyerepa say Oyerepa yeah want to Oyerepa
do say see
say Oyerepa e kan say John Mahama party ni bia MPP party ni bia ni sabo abansi
I mean my video no
I see the video
oh my video
no be send it
on Dr. Champion na Dr. Champion
studio God, you have seen the video.
Yes, where president is 7. Oh, I have. President, yes, where is 7. On the 8th, you know, air corner, Obia ready for Bia one channel.
One channel, you. I was for ya de see her. Happy birthday, Kwama Bridget, a free anoche. Bridget, a free anoche, free Emmanuel Don for ya, your video editor, Ewo Promise Broadcasting Limited, or repair you post production. Bridget also we show happy birthday that we will be.
Your birthday ni me dey call Manson Kwanta fire service station I wo. Na me nua be me
west.
Ai me nua be me bia baby ye free ewa ene ya beduru ha. Me kan ye start journalism broadcast radio foforo be ye 25 years ago. Taxi driver no fa me ekọ adwuma. Na ne taxi na chi ya choro che asawa. Nti asawa ni din ane de frɛ no. Eche kwa na mete yesese o de Raphael Akun na asawa ye fire officer station officer 1 Raphael Akun I fe na asawa Manson Kwanta fire station e ho no wo na ye ni birthday asawa me ma happy birthday me me kuma ne nkwara ni nyina ye ma happy birthday unyame nhyira pa
ba ku bi mo nso wa ha Grace Edwards wo student and Akwa School Holy Child College of Education Kwadwo Krom Grace Edwards and na ye won birthday na na ma intifo say ye we show and na Robert Ibuansa and so e kan ho bi nti ye we show happy birthday ya di si ha no medi e de mame
obi se mi sanye we ni biom na I want to come
ya obey
me na maso chena
ya ko mi ka do che ko fo de
so na so se what mi sanye biom
o che ko
e ka pa me che ko fo ti mo so maso Henry Medasi Henry Medasi o se no
hey
Rano teacher say try see to win computer transfer no beautiful example
Gaga to say to us.
Shima ma yema munyina chima makwaba edru so asa ye de Ghana te sen komo ebeto amoso na no pe bia ya pagya ya pakan ya kosi eye Western North Mantamu bibia ni anwea so bekwai municipality na nanom ne omanfo e wo sehwifa fa wo kabra ya eye kura ekuayo anaso sefom dwuma e na omo ye ne kese pa e wo bibia ni anwea so bekwai mpotam ho no mo no wakosam a wo de abetu dwa edi adanse ese enioma nkoyie e wo ho omo aka omo nsem anya we ni de di nkan ye kra ye di fa kabra nkomo e wo ye fidie eso nyoma bebre hia wo mo e be manka abrabomu aye mre kakra nenso empanyufo yi wani wo mo so efie bebre ni nyoma woka ho asem so wo ho ahokire ebi eye educational infrastructure suku adan ene mofra tables obetena so teacher fo nso de ka ho nti uposo teacher ni ne ba enche no agane we jai kora firi ho wo mo health and some chips compound yi enhyada nkoyie ena fei edwa ankasa market ma betene mu edidwa ena kwampa ni nyina yo how de ama wo mo na nakwadwo dwaneye ya wo no ne serifa kabra hene ene ensem twofa twetwe nkomo ma wo de atudwa se wakana asemo a nenso se ama asem ne kura wo kan wo hunu ba bia wo de fa onya obi ene watie na asem yesem twani Hamza Muhammad e won semi nto aso
mfo se akabla ye kwandie asai amabuaye ekwa no so mkonya accident mna nyina atete ntimu nya bibia uba ye kura mayi a kire wo omeso ye mu nkala mko school kwa mkurom ekwa ni nti ensuo to omuntimu nko omuntimu mfefo mu nko na omo jai enima enansu school na ye yade bia nti yasra ban omeso ye mu amabuaye na ye meye ye kwa so nya de emaye na ye sa dia ensuo to ye ntimu nko didwa po na nya bia no aduane ene ye madi
ye ka ho asem Akabla school by NDC ableso tamis ableso ne baye MPP baye ya boa o ma ma ya na ye e ma ye nya du ba bi kwa di komle ba eye e ma ye kura kisa akopani akura isi ya omo ye nkunwa man kwala no isi nkunwa no kura mai enti ya ho de ya isi ade am say ni yankopon be ya man no aye no ya pem enti aban da roma isi ado abai de yesre no a ikutu jibu fom eni kroma ni nyina hia asra ya kwa abamu akwa ste no mu fie nti we ya wa bai de yesre no a omebua ye
alcohol se se kuro no so isan so ba na e bai enso ye ni alcohol wa ha nti aba na wa ban wo mwa ye na wo hwe emaye de to so mienu ye ni dwa e ma ba bi kura ye beton makofra de atoduane de no kura ye ni bi nti wo mi anani omwa ye dwa enka ho ma ye nyanyi bi ahwe ye nkwala
MP nu mom ka bia ewom se ye paaw kabra kuro no ene ba bia ni abuma wi ya kwan ye lighting system ye school ndiem nim se o kwa abuta school now they ato amansanim because school no me ba bedi akonya no 10 years ni and so school ma tu na ma tu misre MC awa bai oni MP Mr Bright asama abrefo so omraimwa ana omum amye omboa ayi philanthropist bia meboa na ye school no because we are school ena ma amanfo tumpon misre omeboa ye men kasanke ya kwan ye school ni lighting system to top light na atiko yedwa ba bia be di dwa ye wo nyem no bai wa ha ye kokruma wo ba fa kabra na edu Friday ana Thursday edu Thursday aduane e wo ha ye di kokrum no enye aduane ketwa nso aban ne mfiye e wo ne ma bebli ho ya ne titi e mobilum nsuo wa ye titi e mobilum ne yaye nsuo ne ye nim je ya nsuo no o ma be di ba do mu wie ti mesre aban MC MP Mr. Bright Asamabro minim se obetima ye enti no mo da na bad nti ombra no me boy
abusuafo sehwefa kabra hene ena kan bi sesia no o kyerese omo ne bibie ni abomu awie nanso enioma ye de ko bibie ni nyina imu ba akokra mponi ho aba wo mo enchen ye kwa homa so na ye ne ensem twini Hamza Muhammad a okofa nsem nyina baaye no edi nkomo na ye bisa se edi enti na akoba ne sa Hamza salamu alayk
alaykum salam obafa
na enioma te sei
oba dia do me ko ye na so
yase boko nyankopon adom wadaro mafa kabra fo nye nenkwa na omonkomo aba news yi mu e kamia kwese niam eba nyina no ya ahomete ye ka we ne ekina na bibi fofora betom e de pa na enioma no nsam na ni tisen me ehunu se de nsam na ni sote
me da ba me da se ni wadi hadi akija se di fa kabra ben bibi ni wo bibi ni anya so be fa happy ade she ho no e na wani abere se ko
hello Hamza Wadaroma baby awo no sound no me feedback kakra enti se wobetimi atwon ho na wo be lower volume no TV set na nkomo na timi flow kama
se de
ye kasa
ti ya de se wo fa o kabra na esufe aban se baby abre die ohwe na oye wonwa ni na ne se omso pada na ho okọ ho ma dum omo ye eyeku adwuma omo di abe kuku eni atosode ne nkeka ho nanso ekwan a obefa so afidie ni akofa okaba no ayebasa akwan ne nye obi nko obi ma edu nsuto brese ya ene won ho kire won papa eno eda nchen a okoho no ma ebe bi omo shate to mo si school ama aban ban mu so si school ni dia ma wo mo owie die nanso so enyanko awieye eno so no mo kire se empanimfo hwe na owie ma wo mo ade ba ko so ha wo mo eye adwadi bia ba bia ema da son nioma odikro honum na nakwadwo dane kyerese ko bia obudi dwa so no se eba se yie ba honum a kromo abise kwa yie ho du se kromo ofo se di wani adi kaka na so honum die omu bi dwa edi obi aton nioma e woni fie eba san so a ha dwen kaka na fi community center eba so mo bodo ru na so mu hia na mo ye yi a na ebi omu budwa ba bi omu be hia no omu ni bi enti omu srempa ni fo se no mu ya no oncho wani enese wo na gan omososo ka gan ho aye to aba omotimi etubi omo se se we nyina nti na ba na ye to aba omo to aba boom editi a NPP no motoma NDC no mamu se se na ekodia ene emfe na bi ani mu ba omo ba san se san omagin se mpani fo mpese omo to aba tia wo mo dia ene omo hwe ene omo amini aba e bubo fi omo nye bi empa ha wo
I see enfoni a utwama ye wo hwe TV so ase efuntum anwea wa bonten enye kwan no na ban fi ase yie ana den ade a
community na kase na ye kwatafuduma ebe akwan na sei community na ye kwatafuduma
I see enti just say omo esiesie omo kwan mu ahwese de enoma besi akọ na omo ka problem na asem no a ede pa na omo wo na ede enso na omo nie ya omo sesa ban mehwe meye ma wo mo
esi ade okoho no ade omo wo ensuo de ebetima kase omo wo ensuo de omo nie eye mo first school dan ombe wiama wo mo omapan ejanai bia egadi bia na afi community center ye ni nioma o mo chese hia o mo mprempren
I see dear akwi ni ohene de nanu atomu bie fa no makasem ni de duru aban akwa aban aban fa blame ni ma aban ba akopɛ esan se 20 years ago kra na ye be ye bia nka bibi ase wo hɔ a ye de behunu de ohene de nanu atomu bie ensam na no aya de hawo no ebi esuku adan nti mo frɛ wo hɔ no ko suku wo mo ko bibi ani ana
ahɔ no ma no mo kɔ no na ade ha de ne sɛ nsu tɔpɛ Achechefo kumu na fidie ni na ekọ. Eba sa omo ko school. Ana mo fa ni bi nso efi honom eba bibie ni school. Eba sa na omo so ma school. Na ma adisua ni adekire ehwo nsem akwati ewo honom. Eno no mo sem panimfo se mani me ombre mo nyi bibi mfa.
I see. We used to adan no ne chips compound asem no mo kan na. Omo chips compound ni bi. Ana so se no na omo stress yemre wo mu bi.
Omu ni ayaresa dia ho. Ehwo de emu bibie no mini aba emu ntwekra o. Ya fa se bi fi Oyerepa premises wono eba eye pampa so. Just a stone throw ne mu ekwan no na enye. Ene so fi so aba wa na akwa na wunu.
I see. Ohwe se de ne omatie yi a adwuma sam te sen. Wo yi se afuomu dwuma na omo ye no a apart from eno no e de be biem.
Apart from eno de omo dodo na efi ho ba bibie ni adwuma. Enipa ne pon animra na odan so ekofi. Anya sa dia ho no mo de omu ni adwuma titiro bi o ho eka se adwuma wi na ho na sa adwuma o apart from ko adwuma no.
Bibia ni na omo ba adwuma ne de adwuma na omo ba ye.
Ebinum aye bambofo meka security e wo mind ho no. Ebi so into apprenticeship omo musia tailoring and afi hairdressing. Ana wo so eja omo musia plumbing, tiling. Ana wo so ye wo mo anka sa adwuma.
I see. Na wo hwe se de enkomo yi si koyi hospital asem no wo si bibia ni na omo ba. Teacherfo aye post omo ba ho no. Ya ne no so ho asem te sen.
Ho ko ho no ni aba adan omo si ho no obi ni ne yere de no wati ba ko ne ne mabedem na mum se wo si dodo no odidia ama rent de ebi ni ho ana so e teacher ni kan e do to ho no na so ohia bibi a ho be ye din the person is ni panda trada bi ni na no pe bi wa fa pragia after school ana so obeto moto a wo de be ko school
efri bibi ni ko fa o kabra ye be ye brofo kwansi ni sen
ye fa se be ye o si moto so na se wo kwa within there 20 minutes there. Obetimi dia du na mum card dia na mkwa na enye nti no. Ebetimi ye fa say be 30 minutes.
I see. Ene say bi wom. Eburu be se kuma se ne dwoso kra. Ebi wom. Ona untimi nante.
Obetimi nante ni aba.
Ada kwa no na nti a.
Na okasa wo nante na mkwa na enye no. Ana wonya ba bi so mfa. Ena pensuo ni nti. Mawo di da kwa mu no. Ubesu abeduko na onati na say into the best thing is ubetwa ukada ana pragia
enti ama meburu ni bebre na akọ no so mo benyini wokuro ni meboa otimi bo ne homode ewie school na say adwuma bi kura no besu ana bibia wa makuma se ana okọ nkran
eno anu aka
I see na bambo ho nsem nso te sen security sade ye kan de na cheso manfo no ne o man hyeda nkoyie sa na akwamfo tete wom bambo ho ensem te sen wom police post to be anani nyina atwa kohwe bibia ni kro na
ni nyina atwa kohwe bibia ni na school dan kwa yenye ka kwa yenye na beto police yani ne ho be
akwamfo tete wom
oh there be ho there also krokito mu di oni ado ho iba so ye wa de se sare ne ba oti mani o mo che o mfa ho nchew
sinti nananom esre ide na omo anso omo ye ewom so aban foforo ba ye nche de dada no de waye ne de atwam ko MC oba ye aka bibia mo ate MP a wo ho nso o se de
for now no de ye ni MC Yura Sebastian Ben enyan hye de nanso so omo de hye egu akwan mu so e de on bebo mu na nu ya nsu kase e to ba bia ni no omo sha ase so omo ye drinks no gata so omo titi mu na tie no omo ko hwegu fa o ka bra akwan sebe ye wo de be ye feeling amu bi krubu fu se ba ta na ma peche na ye mo kan ko kan ma pradia 20 min twam wo ho ezo mo je so mo ma wo si maka ko ma titi sa peche na mfi omo kon mu a ene omo no omo de besi
I see enti no se no omo amaban ni ultimatum bi omo ma na kosi da bi ana omo de adese na no mguso ese
omo de adese na no mguso ese tempani fo ntwa wani mehwe wo mo ntwa wani mehwe wo mo a omo be fo mo ho adwen
adwen no be fa ne so do omo no wani nkomo
eno de wa unim sa abatu ya adreso a ana mo fo mo ho adwen
si na ne ya twa ya ma bato ebre twam na baako susu wo akiri kakrai se ne akoye se de ahomete no betene mo achewu aka wo se pressure ne kwa ban dada ne so wo sa de ne pa
ɛwɔ ne asɛm no
I see ne Hamza ye rienti ne bibi wo ho bi wa de beka ho ana so se omo e wo fa wo kabra ekuro no a omo atu bata titi nkuro ahodo so no ene woni anyame ato omo nsem no kan bibi kira omo na omo ntwa wani nkofie na sabi mpanyin se benkum ko ana nifa bo akiri wo a wo de wo ho de ukuro no mo anya self help a obi nso mfiri ba bi meboa mo
ya me ni aba fa wo kabra se ne wa wo kan empanifo dodo na asisi abata se ba bi ni ha na efi ho no ene se ne mpanya kan se kuntu we ifen a ni ntia na ekọ ye besere se ba bi adu ndia ye den mpanifo ntwa wani mehwe wo mo na ni akande bi ebeboa na me ho no masetan ya akọ no bia no mpanifo hwe na omo awon na ade ba kwa me ko okrum wo me hu ye se ho no mo jo wo hwe se ne ba bi ni asi edwa a mines for black no mo ye mfutu ni ade ho du ho no ho da ku no ma me kra me ye se na na wadaro ma hade nya ha kame ba betena ha no de oti ye no ma ne nkoko su nko ase ka ne moto bobobobo na pressure no ebi ni ho no nte besere se wona ofu ho no nche woni hwefie na ba bi adu die pani se o de sha nko a akọ adwane
pepe assembly member o ho so adwuma da ne so pa o
enya sam ketwa
wow Hamza edu be si anu agya wo mu na wato awadwuma so yada sipi ewa amane a wode abebo ye abusafo Hamza Mohammed yensem training Western North Mantamu ho no tonkra efiri de brain na yekosa hwifa kabra ya ewo bibia ni anwea so be kwai municipality mu Western North Mantamu a ahometie nko mu no manfo ne tie wo hwese de yi kuru no ebeto so a na chese nsu to de a wanhwe ya untimi mpia bonten beti ateche de akowo dem ama ne oma nyina anya no nko a kwai no na enye suku adan nko yiye hospital some healthcare nye bambo kra de wo se yenya ba bia ye fa na kopeprosi ese wo mehwe wo so eno ne nsem bebre na ese masetene mu ye hia enti empanyufo enti na sopem na wo nkoye bibi emfamfa ho ne din de Akua Asiedua ha nam de mu besi ne sorry my the health and lifestyle abeto amoso Christ asumbi nka
Oyerepa. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV.
Abusiafo ye mama chama makwa babiom aba OBT or public first time segment ya na efa ye do ye health and lifestyle midi ede mame efia nyako papa bi metina mu ama PSC ladi na sede etie no ye bofa abrabo no efa ba bi bebire ena de ye bedi nkomo afa ye spousal rights and property acquisition ehun nkomo na ye ba bi die awarefo kra no wo wasade ewom ene de e ba na japade ho ene ne ma etete saa na e chefa ewom oba de be ma de ho ntotoye ne ho hyehye ekra ene sen ho nkomo ene ne ye ba abedi na ye Dr. Reverend Boafo Safo wo counselor ene wo law lecturer ena ye ne ebedi enkomo ye fon so ene ye be fe no ne ye ne di nkomo na wonya ma ye di Kodak farmer me kanfo e de amount ese e ma esen eyi enum nka enso free ho sa ma esen eye fesa ebi ena Kodak P and Kodak F sensitive toothpaste and mouthwash wodi twitwi wo se no na the mouthwash no so ahohoro wonum kama obi a wo se ta femfem wo no ni nyina ebe free ho ya no wa 0531 069945 0531069945 so and now kwadwa so baby a project nu papa na wape ebi echira kwan na wato yenkwa ahoma no so yensaka Dr. Reverend Boafo Safo ya we counselor no ye law lecturer ye no edi enkomo doc ye ma o achamo akwa baba health and lifestyle dwumadi so wo OBT you said the young community and another year you didn't come on for spousal rights and property acquisition you can't spousal right to cry anything said you be church mama your teeth what see
what the spousal you know you better say our real so for people our real one the partner in the spouse the spouse yeah the only member they say I bet Marcus you did charge Bema and now you did charge Obama J. And I say, oh, I occupy our real. Now, say some why occupy our real. Debbie, Mrama Hopai, Emma, a dear, Omuno, I boom. A bravo our real mono. Obia to me, Mutepa. It is our real me warrior, my daughter. Now, me give it here. Me do I told me. Messi died good work. Now, I do a baby. Or worry me, you know. Or to me, come movie. Tell me what, tell me what, what it is that any father right. I got the father here. A Bema worry or bar, or bar worry for.
It's a young so when young worry, Nipano, no, not them fear be crap, when you know, and what your mayor and spouse song. Ghana
Mrano, for habitation, no, and our dear. Okay, I am good say, our year before our year, just in time, and I do a farm reference. And that through ordinance, and I said, either through traditional, and Mohammedan, then a Ghana Mra, and Baho Pine.
And see, a banner,
I near one prayer, Baho Pine, and Rani Bine, Port Act, and a matrimonial act, and Article 22.1 and 2. 22.1 no, as Senator said, we are passing for our right to water partner and property. Now, in terms of the district prayer, our 5 people, once it's jointly acquired, you know, jointly acquired in one year, who are fair share of whatever the property is.
I know 50-50, Anna.
What you say?
50-50.
Mostly 50-50. You have to buy a non for them for you. But for us, the movie, you know, idea. Them running my home by the move back the mood, yeah. And Baku to Baku,
Empepino. You have some Pempino, you have Mamma Pana, your Mutaya Japa, you say Maya Japa de Obano, not one come home. A man is me consume, Nami Gianamau, Nami say, no man of Quine Emma or Gibi.
On also man the point because the Wawari know I want Yana a quite so by ordinance.
Now we can come home.
A registered customary law, yeah, and that customary marriage, yeah. Now it has said the problem would be equitable and just. Equitable and just, and it says, it's here, baby, as I said, what's from no. I won't pay to those young, I would get now. It's here to be car. A funny estate, Muna. Said why in Samantha. Yes, to me, I consider after I get a Ellis. So to me, established on any full thing, yeah, not a fort will go Emma size, as only people every night.
Your counselor, Yan Sha, see, and free has said. Me fan say ya worry for frafe na ya worry e na ye sha brabo na se no wo say na futu be na ade be ma yen e fi sa bre na ya sha se e worry no e fa property acquisition no e ho
ya that is all ya property acquisition ya futu ameye ni say ya well
wunya nya kwe kura
ya well One year war, we are joint in the before our Oyerepa. Now, who knew you didn't that here, then the end of your work war. No good keep up as all diamond. Because by law, father right in the said, so the union didn't pass on their team to announce the new report to them and also the new game. Marriage registry and has to go register. Now, what you say, I'm be down in the edge of by this. Who be more, and back power, you know, by. That's all the bar and break and the bay. She come and rap a pot of our red and white, and man, father right to me. It's well, and it's misread. Oh, one time in a year, worry by a diane. Be we here. The person and the person with the diane. And
man,
but who, and I be so now to be winning Saviana. A wolf, and it did of get to Guana, a best lady or Barano, everywhere Japanese. The baby are not for the people. Aha, yes, Ghana brand a ball by in the school. And President Ghana wanted the first day or Yerepa, you know. And the wolf on the Tiago Tonga. 40 years, as I said, on the 4 a.m. Consent and agreement must be made between two parties. That is the husband and wife. That the husband might either go ahead and sell the land belonging to the wife with the consent of her. And just offer the people what to try.
Young Nancy, a Quabas will be assassin, dear, with the Abayana, DB Beton, Obi ni crew, Quatas, as Abia, and Mr. and Mrs. Boffin, as a Yanyanisa, Abia Mr. Kwesi Boafu, and Mrs. Abia Nanama Boafu. Sana was away and Anyasa, Abia were really big no people for Abaya Mrs. No, Sa cases no share with
I normally joint acquisition, you know, except joint acquisition, except our real Mukina. Once our real the moment Ghana abandoned the problem, all the advantages. And yes, the spiritual aspect, sexual aspect, companion aspect, but financial aspect, so for you know certain amount of rights. In terms of even opening a joint account, opening joint businesses together, no. It means that in the terms of evolution, you are likely to develop whatever it is, you know. But I find the area of the board, many panel, our realm, said to our country and back, what was the Ortimano? And there also a situation of what we call child maintenance. If you work out on the bro, you want bro. If I don't know one you have to maintain her. So the right of the husband is to also take care of the house. The right of the husband is also to make sure that or feed the house. The baby it's now for you of a responsibility. The ultimate aspect in this one. After that, in bar, I was a sister and so they are not to have the phone aspect of what have a father right, you know.
You have a situation being so say. Obia Omanya will bear man a film. Your cases be or no sa. Uberwana Busuafo ni bia almost to prunim. Na epi, a chair back and wasam, and a son, and no so no a foot and it dear, it was say, a banner, and I said, Fana, a dear dinner, no, I say.
Because there were young man here, and young, and then maybe the town for only the parent and Yawari, or worry your mother. But if you are your Mawari, I be one if you ever amber Mawari anymore. It's money as a ball by or money to free that the Munanka, that you, but the Brahmi is clear, a private owned a private owned property cannot be bequeathed to family unless expressly stated so. The who give it for family there and found when they move here. Private one here unless they are casted or they mount who's live out there the and I'm coming to box our original home by. And once I get our own by no, it becomes difficult. Based on Article 22(1), because even if we are war, now establish running say within period of months now or not here, would be me and better assembly Friday. So the law will seem to be protecting. The law will seem to be protecting the spouse, whether a surviving spouse or.
You and I can't say yes, I have situation be a bear money or bawari, a far back with film, and as a woman can say a Japadia womb, not the old film, no busia, but set almost a barber gibiano, a merasa, a quine or say.
And still make us say a secretary who's a personal, then manage seniors advantage, you know, but me find a year Japadia, we are. By money say 1 year a month, 1 teacher, make teacher me teacher 2 for the say, Mommy, well, and I'm yet to give to know.
So do
the moment your boy, I'm not ready to give to know. Yes, but the papa said, Sebi, you can't worry or find person name, fine for Sebi, yes, Japatia, Sebi, and Kabembe, or who without his amantea, and Nano, a used to intercept law. Surviving parents, surviving spouse, children, now about surviving parents, and some of the opinion in the Akika Motaban. There, just say, a day, if we are putting that need to meet say, on the pot, or for data party. None of by.
Just about for with the situation be see ya. A quaba sana set Beman or Banadi can we, and any man who could be Beman or so, and then a I fro. Beman so power for fro, and a woo into a wee and a year or warren for frono. And a sin you could not so fair Japan, back on those obusia, and no the track comes so din. And
that's where the technicality is. Because and then no, nothing I brand here. Yeah, everyone's about sugar mommy. The Papa sugar mommy, no. Tell me our, the thing about here, oh, I'm back. And I'm worrying the room.
Aye.
Why, you answer?
The said you make a benim, Nimmy, you need a benim.
Oh, yes, I'm so at the mayor, Sabi, Sabi, Japadi, obviously. Why, yes, I'm so good. When I'm not at the Akua, according to the setting law, he said. The Japanese money a day. Now, then I'm coming to the Freeman and Corbano, every matter we see for the matter, and you know. Good one, said that is also proud. The teacher is money for or 3 hours, answer, and then a mark answer. Then the only band, not by default, when I'm yes, a okay. But the papa and flower hot yard, and can a man also be at 3.
Okay. You.
Yes, I don't want to benefit, but in front of the benefit from that. Yeah, from that angle. Because the law is says, the law says the most vulnerable in marriage, you know, and the children. And yes, the most vulnerable in marriage. And so basically, that's the challenge.
You. Doctor, and commander, the Suya, dear panels, or Brano, a hair, the dear bestie, a foot two. Ya, Fama Ghana for our four, not young fa emery.
Yeah, it's a good one with the moment you say. Our part, all of Bambo, into Mania and Kupia, look through the end of 1 year. Or yet 1 year in Rano, I want my final. The primary now are here. I will what say I will what. Because I will one of the book. And you know, maybe the next police while you are back.
Okay.
The idea is or it's okay. Now, some two are the man of all.
I'm running about home.
I'm running about home. If you do what the lawyer say, can I worry? No crash, I know. Now, by me,
Doc, ya beda wase e wo bra wanya amayen edi nkomo
nyame nso nka mo ho pii ne na ma
amen you abusiafo eha ene edi sie ne Dr. Reverend Boafo why safo woye counselor ene woye law lecturer ena ye ne no edi nkomo nti afutu ni yetiawa ose aware ne de empra aware no ya na emra ntanta wachi sa nti manenya kwan paso na emra ntai wachi ebetumi nso anka obi akakra bi awowo no ye will eto honom sade be ya ebewi achi no wuwu achi no enkofa manso bia ema ye jawe so e the health and lifestyle dwumadi no asi hamedi e de mame efia nyako papa bi Kwesi Pakawosen e the OBT agenda editors.
Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV. TV. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy.
For it's a Friday morning, the 30th of May 2025, the Mobile Akua BM at the bar Oyerepa TV. So we be a OBT agenda. That's Oyerepa breakfast time agenda. Within at the Kwesi Park Wilson this morning. NPP internal reorganization no egiswa ekoso. And I'm sure many of you saw Sabrina Champon say or consult it. One man to be there 4 weeks to do the consultation. Now, based on the outcome of the consultation, and also research, or be seen that Junior Pisa, or be contested for the presidential primaries now as uncontested. But already we know that a chum so be contested, Dr. Mabobia contested, Kenya Japan contested. Now, I have a special interview for you with the Deputy Communications Director of the NPP, Ernest Owusube. But now, just before we get into that conversation, I'll pay me come for a sasso at the amount. Sasso a mosquito call and a sprayer. Just a we use to be a flies be a nase insects be a sasso mosquito call and a spray no a be cool winner. It was a for we use sasso. Idea of the lemon flavor be the account into anything. Now we team crowd them because we use sasso now. Winya tipaye and as a winya kata. I don't pay for a yes company. I'm not going to buy on 0246 864798 0246 8647. That's a sasso you see. Kontontom preko. Na I don't pay you see mass again mathematics and crown a no musiano. To make it can number be 100 plus 2000 minus 78 over 30. Pat no trauma. We should calculate be Omombe bro amount crown to me. Yes, I see mass and come. I am Royal Education Limited. The whole Ghana. Omna by amount South Korea. So Omonte Tinkara emphasize you see mass in him. Now you know crown a year proper STEM program so we get. Into school be now person the be STEM lab amount. And I'm bet share with school crown you see mass now. But Modia so be from another pay on 0531 024345 0531 024345 and at 0245 211395 0245 211395 and from baby our kai column bit nyaba abet e be show kai column no now from time to time no o ma kire nkora no sibia eye enwama no ekona and pay there finally mama ka se kojak for procon so system no utia ya obetimi afabi maybe ato ewo drugstore bia ebe bia for kojak on 0531 069945 and 0531 070020 0531 069945 and 0531 070020 Bomodia so paper code be ama okata no akọ na grandsons ebe koso yam yadman next week na next week I mean can we say holiday and next week Friday be holiday and you know we information am the mam next week for Friday be holiday na I pay a year Ghana Trade Fair Company so me can say almost special edo ada sales on we yamao e wo Kumasi na en kran na Kumasi ebe koso e wo Jubilee Park but Accra e your West Hills Mall from the 5th of June, that is next week Thursday, to the following Monday, 9th of June. So 5th of June to 9th of June. A year proper grand sales ebe koso ewo Kumasi Jubilee Park and then crime so a West Hills Mall. It's more dia say obe register. You be so koton ade e bi abeso do repon so e bi kokoton e bi abeso ko e bibia but more dia so be free a year Ghana Trade Fair Company now pay on 0597 423304 0597 423304 and at 0244 469451 0244 469451 na afei de abusafo mana so say ye interview be to so na pay with the Deputy Communications Director at the NPP. In fact, now Ghana Gas as the head of corporate affairs or Ghana Gas as well. Ernest Owusube is my guest this morning. Owusube, you will be a problem. Be a medical or a party, so the baby OBT agenda. That's our breakfast time agenda. But the Kwesi pack of also live on Facebook or if I live on Facebook like a page, I'll come and go home. The kind of amount. Let me just want to pay there. My guest, somebody you already know. He's a man. Leona Kase, kind of boss was sort of kind of inspirational, but sort of kind of the Kasari and that's also is my guest now. The Deputy Communications Director and the NPP and also Corporate Director, Affairs Director and the former and the Ghana Gas or what happened now. Honorable, you throw honorable, but do not have one. But anyway, honorable, was it a
dear, DB and the now, dear, every day, we are people who bear man for so patch here. You know, what they don't know is that we are all journalists. I was trained a journalist, and I know where to have my interview, and I know that you are abreast with the issues. Don't mind anybody. Do your thing. That's journalism is about going behind the scenes and making sure that you bring out the news that will be something revealing. I remember when I was in School of Journalism, the days of my classmates with Anas Arimiao and then Raymond Aches and the rest. One lecturer who used to teach us was news is something revealing. If you do an interview and you don't come out with something new, something exclusive, then you are not doing journalism. So I think that people cannot stand the fact that you are always coming out with something revealing. And I admire you. I will always admire you. I don't care whatever people say about whatever. And NDC, you know, NDC, now you're gunning. So forget about it.
But that's also about. There's also about that for you. Now, I'll put it quickly, of course. Now, see, I'm not man for cash. I also been power was for us. More, I shan't tell you, chairman, into that channel. Get tone, tell baby. I didn't know.
Oh, first of all, I think that's a very intelligent question. May private businesses be kakra. Until I was away. Terms of Ukra, you were able to track me. Maybe Drew Kumasi, and I was in Wa in the Upper West region doing both politics and business at the same time. We were doing Team Ken, and then we were also doing some private projects. So I just got here last night, and so yeah, me follow events. Personally, me want to make a 3 days before. So I am a personal friend. I spoke to him 3 days before this incident. Until we are here we are talking behind the scenes. The thing is that the lawyer for Chema to me happens to be also a very close friend lawyer of the Apia Kubia. And also here former MP for Asante Achimno. He had a medium and I didn't buy. And you know, it's not like I've not been talking about. This is the first time I first hand information because you need to understand what is going on. Well, personally, you know, many want to make us say about police matter. The only thing he spoke to me about invitation to the CID. Or catch him personally, so back he would want me to even join him to go. And I'm so why he was aware when I was even going to Wa. I was speaking to him on the phone on my way going to Wa. And you know, from there, no me knew exactly what has happened. Anyway, you know.
But I mean, I'm sure by now you heard say Ken one team when they are there.
That is the most. You see. That is the most stupid statement anybody will make. No, listen, my brother. Listen. You see. Don't allow people. A lot of people want to use the political situation at the moment. MPP no, ubia no situation. Ubia be use any propaganda just to suit their own political whims and caprices, and it's so sad. It's so sad to say Canada, Japan, no, any wound to me, problem. How many problem there? Me. Debbie, I know the political talk. Debbie, listen, as I make a go, politically, you can throw salvos at your political when the heat goes on. Are there any MPP for me attacking me? So Uzuma Pako make a statement and people have attacked me. Does it mean that we are enemies? To me, any Canada, Japan, we are very close. As far as I know, because Obia, very close. Canada, Japan, when I was growing up as a child, and from now, business abroad. To me, grow up and collaborate. I know the two of them. Obia Organa, these two gentlemen more than me. It will be catcher say, a sound microphone, Baumia, supporters in Chinois. Almost bonk for power, and one can answer. So man, you're careful. They will destroy the man's political career. And I'm not why they say so man, you're careful, Dr. Baumia. Almost destroy the political career. I'm a political strategist. I know what I'm talking about. So man, take care. Now, some propaganda will kosu. Aminia. Dr. Baumia, the political career be ending because if you allow yourself for propagandists to use you to achieve their own untimi put your foot down and say something against it. Now no me was I say back we be the opoku sapwa was one. Me kra me ntini din da. Me na mako grant me interview nkofo didi matem. And mako grant me interview. Maka sami jemfi issue ho asem. And nkofo attack me. Omo ye omo kra no dem inform. The silence majority are there and they know and they understand. Unima him for frame on this particular matter. Unim asofo a total organ and on my frame on that particular matter. Enti we don't care about them talking about it, but the point is that ono obeka na mintini din grada minim baby grow free eti na mako we simita na mako reply so be di poku safwa o ze kwaku safwa o ze wan me fa no mintini din grada mintini din da I'm telling you mintini din da mintini and I'm not lying mintini din eti ma so na mako reply no this is the kind of politics that is going on ya a bit destroy me say no young man in MPP and no experience of politics me me say let anybody tell you, say, why not hanging around a president? Where do your man so for 19 years? It would do you do so at your own peril. The point that I'm making, minim the America, such propaganda, such vilif. Baumia came into the political limelight with a perception of humility, a perception of I do no evil. That kind of perception, a gun of who know. Now me auntie was papa your brain and one say ni ade ne obi chena dream or internal politics na di pano ye obi or internally look at the vampires that are hide to attack people. Last time interview I'm no here me can be bonitiano. You were even pushing me, I didn't even mention his name, but look at the virtuous attack. Vilification from a group of people here on one side. The American it is politics. Meaning it is politics to the extent that a group of people are insulting Akua Asiedua on his behalf. A group of people on social media. Kevin you have some Akua Asiedua who made you Akua Asiedua. Now you do what I want to mean. There should be a press statement coming out to disassociate yourself from those recalcitrant statement that is coming out. Asemo American untie. The American is say, Asemo American the people around there. Then that is to show lack of leadership. I'm sorry. Yes, of course, because na sebi openi kutifiena and kofo twanwashia di atem vilify and kofo. What do you do? What do you do? You call them to order. Me say Kennedy Japan will call me to order if I say something that is bad.
But not publicly.
He said to me, personally, says he disagree with me. Oh. That is a leader. Yes. He told me that he disagree with me. He disagree with me.
But one kind of public.
Oh, it doesn't work kind of public. Oko UPS. No. For all Mami Chwade. Oko UPS. Oko UPS kokain. He mentioned it in UPA. Kennedy Japan said it in UPS. Messi Okan UPS. The point that I'm making.
So,
that
is granted. But you can't fault bomb. People are attacking Akua.
You are getting the whole point wrong. You are getting it all wrong.
No, because if you don't have information, you have no idea to that effect.
Listen, the first time I'm showing video, social media, Obi Jina Sudi Dia Akua Asiedua attempt. Or say or no nema ba umia lose elections. That person is no person mention names.
Oh, but
listen, I don't want to I don't want to glorify. I can tell you off air, but I don't want to glorify anybody because I'm dealing with those social media rants because it's irrelevant to me. The point that I'm making is that person is a social person who be any organa no vilify Akua Asiedua in the full glare of the general public on behalf of this Dr. Baumia. And then as a leader, this is very dangerous. A idea, a BB, the leadership, no baby, and yet one person, two person, politically exposed around Dr. Baumia. I've been attacking Akua Asiedua to say, oh no, my you lose elections. Is that how to go? Is that the way to go? Is that the way to go? Yakotua be we na musumu pe unity. Unity I can wasimi. Yatua bani nyine we are all said and done ye flag bearer. Why records there? President Akua Asiedua, nobody can take him out of MPP or somebody can vilify him and get away with it. You are appointing sir, or more party moi, or me dia do dia kesiye. And yet they are the people who are sit aloof and watch Akufo-Addo being vilified. And you didn't hear me, Yano. Say, sa propaganda ya odi Kennedy Japan asemi bae. And America say, it is not only Kennedy Japan, sa propaganda we di no. A new phenomenon be almost starting. Now we have politics now starting, sir. The silent majority, no. The silent majority, no. They are out there. And Nanan will grant him interview. I be catching or say, those are the people who decide. What I say, and who been a 2 year, no. They didn't listen. They failed to listen to the silent majority. And they went out there, and this is what happened to us. And you lose it. Nipa say 2.1 million.
I mean, you've made.
You think you can take them for granted? The same mistakes that they repeated. They want to repeat the same mistakes. And go, yes, of course. They are doing the same mistakes. The same, nothing has changed. And they are too about you immediately. You look at a group of people, I said, Dr. Baumia go cancel more America or say London or a group of people who follow the same mistake. The same people.
There's nothing wrong with that.
The point that I'm making, you don't get it.
Let me get it.
You know, I'm telling you, me say in politics, you don't go into politics trying to use propaganda, character assassination, vilification, mark slinging, lies, innuendos, aspersions to attack your opponents and get away with it. Even those people who made you in politics, you don't use that to go after them because the consequence will be very dangerous for your political future.
But nobody will say that. Will be attacking in Japan. Probably you respond to the person. It is a Bamia supporters.
The point,
when they feel threatened, say,
the point,
Bamia is being attacked.
Will be attacking.
They also come and attack.
I'm the first person. I'm respecting Dr. Baumia so much. I respect him. I feel that he's a technocrat. He's not a politician. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
he's a technocrat.
Not a politician.
He's a manager, but he's not a leader.
Baumia is a manager.
Yes, he's not a leader. I respect him. He can come out with innovative, digital, whiny and yoma. But when it comes to leadership, say you boom, Maya, one country. That is how I see it.
Hey, but maybe go to reserve a bow.
As some American, say innovation. Innovation. Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's good at that. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. He's very good at that. He's very good at that. The last time I told you that the attribute of great leaders made the Kennedy Japan, examples of great leaders and how they come across. Great leaders are by into the annals of world politics. Your boy Napoleon Bonaparte, your boy Winston Churchill, your boy Adolf Hitler, all those great leaders, Abraham Lincoln, all those George Washington, there are certain characteristics that resonate around them. And I see that in Kennedy Japan. I don't see that in Dr. Baumia. It's as simple as that.
Almost the supporters will feel like, attack Papa.
No, there's no
so
attack.
Don't come and attack him.
Oh, humbly, respectfully. Listen, don't say, you are, listen to me. Asama Mekano, don't be mischievous. The point, Asama Mekano, you are a very, very good orator, but you are not a good journalist. There's nothing wrong. Have I insulted you? Have I? Have I? Listen, and then wajuma ya uye. Ya wankofo bebra, omu social media, omu kuta microphone, omu tiwa, omu ye podcast, omu ye nyoma, omu kasa gege. But they don't understand the ethics of the profession. Journalism and media profession, ethical standard of a profession of presenting the facts at its stage and let the audience decide. You know it. You know it. The 4 F's and 5 W's. They don't even know who, what, how, when, what. They don't know. They just sit there. No be cancer inquire. No be cancer be achirobi. Ni ajina tumse or kasa. NHS or journalism. That is the point I'm making. The same inference. I'm just bringing you to your own field. And the point that I'm making is that you will leader and your manager. There's a difference. You will leader and your manager. That is the point I'm making. What you say? Americans were talking about your friend is the new president my good friend Donald Trump. People were thinking that conform one party mu class. Oh, Akua radio bit man run a country. Say, how can he run a country? But he was a leader. A leader is somebody who put his feet down, damn the consequence. If you're a leader, now you're a leader. You are prepared. You should be prepared to step on people's toes, damn the consequence. Go and check. Every leader is prepared to take the necessary risk. I'm using the word necessary. Necessary risk. Compare the two and check with Kennedy Japan and Dr. Bawumia who can take the necessary risk. No, maybe every great leader and every leader has a little bit of craziness in them. Right. Craziness. And a lot of people, I sit down and laugh when people say, oh, Kennedy Japan and or the Bufua. That is even a good plus. A good plus, positive for a great leader. Every great leader was our character. This is not Kennedy Japan. Winston Churchill, go and check how he decided, yes, or the anger. Winston Churchill, the anger. And he decided, said, a few soldiers that he have, he will go after the West and win that war. Anger, he defied, listen, me say, he defied his cabinet. Me say, listen to me, he defied his cabinet. He defied his cabinet. Or defy his cabinet. Even in the Bible, make more examples. Say, remember leaders, Bible, the craziness, I take a decision. I had the best decision for the general well-being of the people. It's when I see Kennedy Japan, I see a great leader coming into this country. He can get up in the morning and say, listen, tomorrow, we a minister, what did you a China me you go and stop right there. Don't come to the office again. Deputy Minister, take over. This is the kind of leader we need. But me hasn't been given the opportunity. Me say, you can't tell. Me say. You may be right. Yes. But until say, let the delegates decide. Exactly. Let the people decide. But I know that the people of Ghana, every Tom, Dick, and Harry knows that Kennedy Japan is a leader who can change things in this country. But internal matters. Internal matters. Internal matters. But I'm saying, internal matters. And you don't have a right to say what I feel about that. A party in Periform who may bring Omunka party in one. Now, no, you're going to London, and the other no more Swahili. And I know more can omuye pilo. You swallow the agro. Go and get the tapes. Messi, go and get the tapes. Messi, go listen. Messi, go and listen to the tapes. Go and listen to the tapes. Go and listen to the tapes and come back and tell me this. Go and get. You need to have chairman better radio. So you saw to one flag bearer. If I know the or don't me mad me chairman did about me at him. What was I did not? I'm talking about ideas. Dr. Bawumia ideas. So I'm bringing ideas. But see, there's a difference between a leader and a manager. Dr. Bawumia is a manager. Kennedy Japan is a leader. Simple. Is it an insult? Me busao. Is it an insult? Me busao. I mean, the people will judge. Just let them go let them go to the Oxford Dictionary and check the difference between a leader and a manager. They will know. They will know. Simple. Where is the idea? Me can't show be say why you say I may say I respect Dr. Bawumia. He's an intellectual. What's your part? And before so what could just go in this for now? What person will get directional tactics? Now this animal in Abuja. Is that what you are doing? Say me too. Na me ubai baby abi fear me tea me no busa almost said that Benham sees if you ha obeka to me ko jisika. Na me sa ta na me asema me count as here because say achacha esi na ntwe achidi a wo so wado. Esi unu achidi a yare. Achacha esi unu ntwe achi a wo so wado. Esi unu achidi a yare. Nti sa be no fa komo mu. Achacha esi na ntwe achi a wo so wado. Esi unu achidi a yare. Yenka ni wachi a wo se agro na ede. So ade ase yenka ni wachi a wo se agro na ede. Nti no sa na tie. Won discount your mama. Me. Na your mama me. And you say mo pa mo me first emra opo kusua wa haso ko first kusua ni mo dua sisia wa. Utter nonsense and gibberish. Those people who go out there and be flirting with the NDC, you know, those of them, now more can say fool crowd mystery. Now no yet one man and I go back to your NDC. Go back. And listen, let me sound this warning to them. Listen, that is the first degree nonsense. So later they said former joining MPP. Ye ofafo ni ye papa nom do musika. Fight MPP no. Me, I'm looking into the camera. Me wafani Nana Dua Sabre. MPP chairman ya. J. Kufoni mono. Musa Nana Sabre. For no first anti achim north. Ban redu babe standing for parliamentary Who's a papa first cousin no. Omu na kopa bosia. E di ko tua ban redu filing fee. Na also ya MPP ni chairman ozu beba. Ah se hu no mte yo ana omu keka no. Omu party ye ye dia o. Party ye dia. If they care to know. Asante achim no obi agobuza ho anoma ba o mi fie bia ya MPP ni. Utter nonsense. So no na omo no se bi ombedi pa be hwe kokoo so e o party ni mu ene omo ye paremfo edi safo agya omo kura na ene omo ebeji party na boso se japade omo ye omo de obi kan nga ho no omo nko omo mom na ye NDC fo na ye kan omo ye NDC fo a ye tie kase ye kire mu a ye hu nkrofo ye NDC fo
no am na ye NDC
na dey
why mo ene ye NDC
da bi me pese me ko omo pushi me asema me kan say listen asema me cannot tell you me catch no baby
so if you think there are people who are more
listen to me asema me catch on let the people asema me catch on it say MPP no ye na dia ye na party ye dia party na o a stake in MPP because me papa no ni me ofafo no do musika a building dan kwabuzia club go and ask J. Kufuor go and ask Kufuor they should go and ask him Ozubempa where I come from. They should go and ask chairman omo kroma Ashanti club on penifo omo tichire MPP wo kroma. They should go and ask Ashanti region. Those people say me where do I come from traditionally politically. They should go and ask them. Because now yeah papa no emfa yesika nko build a party. Na kwa chanchafo bi me join the party no mo me kire me say me free baby na buy. Now you're politically wise kura no. Politics is about numbers. It is so big crowd, yes, sir. Do you have to open your mouth and say that? We are politically wiser. Yeah, the numbers in this country. Yeah, two aba. I'm a nipa, a Professor Mills nipa 40,000 in the winning elections. What got to about lose 2.5 million, 2.1 million voters of your core voters? And got to about do you work cancer and say who way? Now, do you want to come to power? Do you want to come to power? Do you want to come to power? Me come moment say MPP no me papa no me ofafo omo no kan no chichere party. Next time abeba no me do omo founding fathers no me ofafo miensa. And ye founding fathers a omo certificate. Obaako na hwe me school. One me papa. Etu be jara ke kan sem hunu ke kan de onim de okeka. Na o to na ke kan de okeka no ho ya be so mti social media. No me say surprise and shock about idea na maka.
Some Jemfia semi.
Sami Jemfiasem, debut. Party. Listen, you see.
One person.
Listen.
You are being defiant. Who defy party?
You're
going against the people of the party.
You see the terrible mistake that there's no coordination. Me granting interview, no. 2 hours or 3 hours before the minority, whatever community came out. Me cry minim. Na 2 TV for the so many more interview. Oma ka 6 weeks. Me ma and a chairman frame say, remember, I was in Kumasi. Me drive straight to the studio. Ya ye interview ni na we say dem no ye Ye be wie na branch ni busa me say me hu video a. Sami Jemfi say ni say, honestly, the course no me personally no is dead on arrival.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
watch the video.
The reason is that ye nyina ye politicians. Sometimes we have to eschew our political arrogance and political perceptions and look at the issue from an angle. Yehuno. Na me Ozubempa. Ye me hu ye no. Ebi betima to me nua Sami Oku. Ebi betima to me Ozubempa. Ebi betima to obi because we are young politicians. Na se sia makomi kroma Asante Achim. Na mabunu ya ompema se me no makobobo. Na me bie me kam se me pa boy. Na bie me kam na $500 bi order me che no bi video na beto na ebia me ye chief executive for na MPP aba ban mu na kede Japan adaruma ebia wanya post bi na obi akotwa se o de abeto so Ozubempa udu o man sika na ye wedia eye ade aye bad precedents na me mum dia was expecting say the Messi amini Sami Jemfi no anka onko wie sika na yemfa documents bi mra say ya chine so afa sika bi me I will be the first person to go after Sami Jemfi. That is a issue that I said, and there's nothing wrong with that. Is it the first time a party, another political party, PC appear for President Kufuor, no making statements against his own party. Yeah, any day. Sir John of blessed memory, Sir John. Our Miami of may his soul rest in peace. There was a time MPPSC Jinae say Asiedua Kwesi EDD Ghana for any judges be attempt say any idiot can go to court. Or some making inferences be Ekosi saying Kabashoso. And your fresh Sir John. Or say Asiedua Kwesi na danfo nti on ka bibia ntia no. Na Asiedua Kwesi asem wa kan nyina no a right so kind. Or no Sir John, may his soul rest in peace. That time he was the general secretary of the New Patriotic Party. I'm just giving you an example. Hypocrisy. You just a vilification unnecessarily. Yeah, politics. Mitiai, asamna mikoka no. Unim say, penifua toto Europa himfo Ghana. Ajimi nsabkura. Ozubempa. Say na your politics dia dachi ubeku enim. Onyankopon shirao. Asofua toto Europa frame ukruma. Eti demeka chode say, it is dangerous. The kind of it is dangerous the kind of politics that we do. Say, I call one way or the other. Right. Meanwhile, we know behind the scenes, say, encophobia worse things like this.
No, but you know, you just said a while ago, say, Japan disagrees with you.
Of course.
You know, on a matter of principle, do you regret your words? Because
no, I
don't. Disagree with
I
you.
don't.
And Ken is towing the party's
I
position.
am Owusu Bempa. And I have my view.
And you are
listen to me. They say Kennedy is a leader and he has his own vision. Waka, and I respect his view because that makes him a leader. But me, as a person, I have my principle. And that is, I stand by my principle. And there's nothing that is going to change that.
So you won't apologize for
it? They say there is nothing.
Party no was CIA.
Asema make a
party no call OSP ho. Party no call a charge ho. So we investigate some agency. You think say because you think say
a party position. A party position. So you have to tell this. And I say, listen, asema make a bijinamu ti say Messi. Me. Yo Zubempa. Edi asema na wakam. Sa kwa say o san kukumoti ho abopo me apapo. Edi asema na kan kura de men kan bi kura. Anybody who want to be must sound this one and no joy 145. So we a flag bearer. Now also person DMPP and now a president. Now you can never be a president. I'm not God. A yankopon the frisro e dia mai. O ti ase enti say also person the president. E one PP na me kanwa you can never be president.
It's a very serious thing.
Yes, and I'm saying it. Opa munko abosom ho na munko busa. Munko asofo o ma bin wo Ghana na munko busa. Mopa munko big o ayifo enkonya ayifo ko baabi asunsun mu wiase anase ko baabi a philosophers, political strategists, analysts obia na munko busa. Na munfo mi sure musa. Yen kan kire. And that is how daring I want to dare anybody. So now I can't say me political. Me say, and no na me. Now of course, anybody. Listen, anybody who is not happy is not politically upright. Anybody who is not happy with me is not straight politician. Anybody who is not happy with me is not truthful politician. Yes, who are when you're happy with me? Be now when you're truthful politician. Because that time when MPP, Yejina Simpiezua, yeah, those days, let my vote count alliance, yeah, Bruyen, Kobano, Uzubem Pejina, and now. So I was the first person who made a profound statement about the judges. When a Kufuado, a year 2012, that time, no, me fear, na me feel. What I say, I know the enemy, a Messiah. Those days, Anna, yeah, let my vote count alliance, David Asante, yeah, Bobiani. When go and ask Abu Ramadan. Go and ask Samia Uku. Go and ask Dr. Ayu Afriye. Go and ask Gabi Asaro Chidakonum. Those days not sad new way no more. E ya kan mema omo ni dia. O metima gina in this year no kan hu bi. No kan hu bi. Busa go they should go and find out. Etinye nene ye be kika sa ansensem nene mema bi omo ni di one pipim. Omo we. Omo ne info. O ti ase ene. Ye see that ye Fred Dom. Those days, Madana Joe, near Beth Frame, is a Besinko boiling point. Those days, boiling point, you know, ye peony a bar. Ya surrounded the whole of Man FM. Of a Kwame Kwachi may so rest in peace. The same Kennedy radio station. Near, we were on the toes of the NDC. The only program on it, BTA, was a Radio Good, Alaji and Alaji. Boiling point was boiling point. That time, na you hear mema mama bioma no akasa. Na mema no wema. You attest to that. Then afford your money. Etinye we na obeka na we na wan. E dey no be.
Two questions now you wrap up. So the last time, a few months ago, you were very consistent. Said, "Ope Kennedy Brian pair." But now, there's a report about you. Said Brian is
yes. And I'm happy.
Are you disappointed?
I am very happy.
You're happy.
Yes. The competition. Yes, of course. The competition
is a threat to your
what the MPN say MPP benya and in dear leadership qualities or make my lead the party. And Brian is one of them. I told you, Brian the champion is I admire him. He's fantastic young man who share the pedigree, the background, everything. Lead the party now. What is wrong with that?
So he's a threat to your candidate?
No, he's not a threat. He say Kennedy is up there, but the point is that he's a young man or future MPP. Or future. One of the great leaders are in MPP, or one of them can do spirit in and no nonsense. You put his foot down and tell you he has some of the attributes of great leaders now. I admire him and I wish him all the best. You should contest. There's nothing wrong with the democracy. There's nothing wrong with that. The democracy will be to be contested. Ade J Kufoko contest you Kennedy Bar in the near future. I believe say Brian Champo succession plan. He will be one of the presidents of MPP, and I believe that he will definitely be. He will definitely.
Would
be
you advise his icon drop this?
No, but he should come out. It doesn't matter. I didn't say Kufuado 1996. No of Anum Eko 1992. Professor Diwa I know. A Che Obe contest in 1996. J Kufu Winnie and Kufuado showed his face, and then later on he became the leader. So Brian is coming. When Kennedy becomes president after 8 years, Brian will take over. And I know that MPP has a succession plan. We have men. Say the amount focus, we don't have the men. We want to show them that we have the men. What you say, a businessman, somebody who's like that. Oh yeah. Brian. Oh yeah. The delegates have already decided. Go to them, see who your park or ground. And then you two. Listen to me.
Yes.
Listen, Mami, and the first time I meet Baumia, Dr. Baumia, or a very buy a picture boy. I am one and in the ball. For cameraman, for two. Mamincho, how very listen. Yes, Mamincho, Nipo introduce Dr. Baumia to me. Me late, me papa cousin, Honorable Kojo Baredu of blessed memory. Right. They came to sign Eurobond in London or Canary Wharf. Dr. Baumia was the deputy governor of Bank of Ghana. That was where I was introduced to Dr. Baumia through Baredu. Baredu Bamnam didn't call Battersea Park. No couldn't board the PCA. He took me to Battersea. Almost by sign Eurobond. And I'm going to introduce Baumia to me. From then, President Akufo-Addo introduced him to me. In fact, Oba for the second time as the running mate. I was the first person I called them people for Akufo-Addo who he will appoint as his running mate. Me call President Akufo-Addo have personal relationship with him. Personal. And he told me it's Baumia, and I came to tell Samia Okupa who Samia Okubisan. Many Samia Okunakoy.
So you have no personal issue.
The winning election in 2016.
Yeah.
Mumu San said, why didn't call rounds? Me nam didn't call that the Lumba fee on an area. What do you know? There be a Junior deep me pese party for. Anytime be a Kufo be you be a dino. Then Kofona koye Kufo dom. Akufo-Addo being a politician and a strategist, he thought that. Listen, me no Richard Fono, me ya me peso obi benya mitirimuka na bia be kwa kofa ya ba ne be bia sa na odwene nka so waka kire me sawo. Na bia wa anya Richard Fola. When the benefiting no? Is it not Baumia the benefiting? And yet they are turning around and saying that Akufo-Addo anya Richard Fola in the lose election. When the benefiting no? Ko ya Richard Fola ka all ko fo nyina ba be di kene Japan. Sister one onya ankonya. Me say me a political strategist. I'm just giving you what I sat down and made my journey a boo from behind say under J Kufo oyi ministers DC is in appointees there. They find their way to Akufo-Addo. Upa go and check the records.
I see.
Now Akufo-Addo being an experienced politician sitting down watching some person party be shaky. What will he do?
I see.
Okay, and you mean weather the storm. Me man in was hard. Nah, I feel no indirectly or indirectly benefited Dr. Bawumia. And yet the same person turn around and says Akufo-Addo. And one year reshuffle will lose elections.
Mami Bisa, I can 5 million wrap. So you're not too enthusiastic about John Mahama governance. A few months into the administration, I'm on for one about to see the number from and see now one in the question dollar number from fuel prices from Nadia. Are you happy?
Oh, but the dollar there will be all the better politics beyond. They will be laughing at the wrong side of the amount. Because you know the global manipulation of the world trade war between China and America and other geopolitics going on. Unim said it was telling implications on the dollar. And you know that the trade going on back and forth between America and now we are this year where stock market, stock exchange, Donald Trump charges on the high tariffs or the baby. It's obviously going to have an effect on a and a gold for oil business. Yeah, you just to yeah, Juma. Of course, the Baumiana buy. Baumiana cabinet. Baumiana cabinet. Boss city. Akufo-Addo de wanyere. Debi Akufo-Addo nyere. Debi Akufo-Addo anyere. Akufo-Addo nyere. Akufo-Addo nyere. Eh, sana edu. Debi sana edu. Who told you? Baumiano, me pacho. And your phone be a party in be a corruption be answered Baumiana de buy. No. Listen, no. I will never accept that. Listen to me, brother. Listen to me. And your own oka. Una oka. And to be MPP Biana, you lose you and Baumia. You and you know may lose you. Is that what you're saying to me? On the may lose you. No. And yes, Akufo-Addo may lose you. It's a Omoke can say Akufo-Addo. Ninkrofo nebi cry can say Akufo-Addo may lose you. Into no way no so buy and also go for any on one. Yemfamano. Into lose you Yemfamano. Is that what you are telling me? No. Is that what you are telling me? I mean, who was the president and the commander-in-chief of the Ghana? Who was in charge of a cabinet? So you give me say who was in charge of cabinet?
Of course, Akufo-Addo was.
And you know, Akufo-Addo and Manu. Authorities so bet my baby no or man on any contrast no na discussing or man asema make idea and wine leadership no a collective leadership leadership is a collective thing. It is not one person. Leadership a collective on a president of Ghana and now can the Akufo-Addo na de buy a mediadi but Akufo-Addo and Sanchia, how can you do it? Listen to me. Asema Okan, Akufo-Addo administration, Bawumia's administration. So you get it straight. Akufo-Addo's administration brought gold for oil. That is how we have to say, because when we are going to an election, we are not going to mention Bawumia's administration brought gold for oil. Campaigner, and you know Debbie, whose records are we going to use? One at the National Health Insurance by one at the what? Yes, of course. But he was a vice president and Akufo-Addo's administration. That is what they say. What he has 80 million, kasa, communication, say Nyame don't know president, no opportunity, no division, but everything under that administration is under the belt of President Akufo-Addo. Because the people of Ghana voted for Akufo-Addo. They didn't vote for Bawumia. They voted for Akufo-Addo.
Matthias, it was a fantastic also part there for you. Now, you have 1 minute to check my women and Ghana for just 1 minute.
The year can say unity near pay. Ghana, MPP, a Kubaku. Meme of a four. And me nano me papanum, Musicano Mujane Chichi MPP. MPP ni na yedia. Ye baku. After the elections, Ubia no me betra hai, Ninka Bibia Tia Ubia, attended Bianim, Nimum a politics of ideas. Yes, Akunya na tufi, and Abrewetia, see and Kunkui, Bakon no mede, Umedia Kunyan. Abra Bakon and Nana Nina. Inti Mumma Yenya that kind of self-discipline. Na yentimin koyanim, na yenka and some papa and chile Ghana for Funya Arishimu. They say a party in rating a very low. We need to build a positive structure that will sell and resonate a message that the ordinary Ghanaian will buy and get us back into power. Because you say NDC President Mahama ene okuje to ablakwa no nyoma omo ye no Ghana ha ne nyoma ekoso nyina amamu enkoyie eye condemn to grabu Ghana for any daso any MPP ye nim se MPP beba nso a they need a leader who will resonate with the grassroots, a leader that the Ghanaian people can identify themselves with, the leader that the ordinary people will get up enthusiastically and go and vote for. And that is Kennedy, Honorable Kennedy Akompre Kwa Japan. Ono na Ghana for reno, ono so na Ghana for pesi edeneba. Enti no MPP for yenye mistake. Ebeko akofa no de naba na Ghana for ato aba.
Oyerepa, medasi. For that's also be part there for you. Deputy Communications Director of the NPP within the Kwesi Akua also ha and then the video NBC. Akamina, have a good morning.
No na the name ngona na me movement na Bontain, like do my stuff as me young boy coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. But Drew baby no na abomeso. Coming to me and never saying sabim. See ghost. Make buy about kwam ni ejuma coffee ghost. Or no stepping cars no like if you want to do anything like new again come back.
Sure.
Then we need to change the name.
Okay.
Change everything, change the brand. Understand? I'm saying okay, fine.
See how many years now our industry anymore?
How much? Yeah, how much?
So I wouldn't Ryan in and now we hear music.
Now we hear music.
Okay then.
During that time, when I hear music, my back crab run is caught back to Ashaiman. Go at him. See, like, a be honest, MBD Kumasi for a year, all because of music.
Sure.
Yeah, get to know the Saka Boy, City Boy, Bra Bank, like people like iPapi, Beatmaker, KC Beat, Joko, like maybe who am I for? Floating Stone, Munina, True and Kosa. And see, na musical genre like K-Nice, there. Obi abe who K-Nice be music.
I see. A musician be any so ade who no say obenya a nomination and I suppose obenya abasobody obenya awards egu ho na debi ono so dey atwe say ejuma me ye ho abasobody amenya enie afi wunya nomination a TGMA and song artist. Nomination by no ho ye wo say akasa.
Oh. Like I was happy. Yeah, I was happy but na many in that same
nomination
because many in that because in Ghana like young artists and also be a pushy to show his talent. But I don't know, send no mail say like they appreciate your hard working and they are nominating you on TGMA. Like it's a big blow. Yeah, big blow for me. But not many Japan. But I still, working hard. I won't say me to me and but they still keep working. I want to boom my bem say be a main international, break down something. We're still going to, and I promise say be a next year. By this time maybe I mess up say, to promote K-Nice, maybe I'm a better maybe a award from TGMA.
Sure.
Yeah.
Amen.
I promise because I know where I'm coming from. I mean, Juma, towards our music industry. So Juma.
That night
TGMA phone now, so I say.
Okay. Yeah. That night na you were expecting say then Bobo didn't say K-Nice na year and sang artist of the year. Anna.
Yeah, now me deserve it. Yes, because now me deserve it so say me win and I hope to win.
Do your ball the for how did you feel at that particular time?
That feel there like I feel say like nipa bia so benya sa feel no bi. At that moment now everything was.
You were disappointed.
Yeah. The same we are Ghanaians like brother, understand? But in age Macron and Tony and fancy in the same category was now. So
were you built to perform that night?
Not yet pushy for.
Okay.
Yeah, we were pushing, but now you're trying for response from the TGMA board. A train by a nyamba. I know soon Chelsea be a baby na actually be one battle. If and how I say fan, so say fan like it's okay.
What can if you are shaman? We are shaman musician, and I said, I wanna we it's nice. A shaman's musician can say, oh, you're Stone Boy. Your collaboration journey, me who say when for musicians maybe a collaborate the likes of Adina and others. Stone Boy, why approaching when in a relationship what is saying as a shaman boy?
Oh, good. Good because Messian face to face that, and I hope say even in studio cramp on miniature studio like advising some of young artists around.
Okay.
I was sharing before, but me coming up in the music industry, like I said, like I say, that much. See. I want to but still now me go
so more pushing for collaboration.
Yeah, pushy like me. I think say me the manager, Ekasai, chief. Yeah, but response and by. So now response and by. And no son say be a bibi wo, but me feel say be a me message name or something like that. So I hope say about me.
As a cousin, they ask a vim to go to as on semi or on person be ni and as a semi or on person. Boy, you know, if you are approaching and queen and who said
no one can say like personal say they are approaching, but say be a process.
Yeah,
you understand? Also for through process management and signing be true. So that's how I feel. Say be a me message maybe it's your young boy from Ashama. Maybe I say anything. So and yeah, I know some mama be mumbu. You understand? Yeah, I still keep doing. And I hope say one day like the door open.
I see. And you men are in the sense Diana Wabontia known na how many cry?
With my baby Lord like when you type K9 like me na me juma na from me Adina Fache the big song. A true story about like me bushing for the scene between him and Papa Warijaye by.
Okay. Yeah, boss and you maybe someone was empty and fine. Yeah. And so say Diana ye promote no.
Yeah, promoting no time sis.
No worry, and no time.
No worry, sorry.
No worry.
Yeah, no worry. Yeah. Okay. Because no time so.
Okay.
Like songs
no more. Album and I say single.
Album
how many we know so.
No time any so. Okay. Facheno. So Pema also.
No worry.
Yeah.
More release out that and why video.
Yeah, release no worry out or the guitar platforms are what type K9 KAY number 9 ICE.
Okay.
Type here. Now the for title no count no worry. And na beba.
Which video I be bibia.
Egusu aye ho
video ni nyamba out.
Nyamba out egusu aye work it out.
Okay.
This year you promote audio no.
Okay.
Yeah, for people to go to the stores and listen. The same thing lyrics YouTube. Our Costanes Multimedia YouTube channel
okay.
Oba K9 YouTube channel and also honum. I'll be my lyrics na.
Okay.
I make why. No worry. Understand? Because you pass through a lot. This year maybe we are no need to think about certain negative things. Yes, and move on. And move on. Because if you are seeing the film be an honor and they motivate you to do what you have to bring out. Best out in you. So and more be interested baby January shares in the honor. Hey baby our car Debbie.
Okay.
Yeah. Obey me moving on. Also focus audition it.
Okay. Yeah. Ebusia for yene K9s na edi enkomo or Afro high life singer na nenwum no worries ababonti na obuso a obomu de rose omanfo encostume na before that no me yenhwe nenwum facha one Adina eye na ewia ebesan abankomo no senafe ema no worry. abusia afi na wode we fidie no ato ha aya ha Oyerepa TV dwumedie na ayedi anase we nigu so a wo hwe no OBT Entertainment Oyerepa Breakfast Time Entertainment yeni kai nice eguso ha yeni ne di nko okay enwumi ye wona was enwum we na was we busuo mu e kan we busuo mu nsem se cheche enwum we asa broken heart enwum asa wo girl na ejai wona wabo
no enye broken heart.
No, do you fetch me na me ye biom ye wo mu no say
no like it was my father's crying like no papesu yeah I was so chene mama
okay so you were telling the story of mama and papa separation oh sorry
yeah
and how separation how
I want to chase our giant because I'm like young kola na femu. Yeah, obi be home see because oh like you nice guy but nobody know where I'm coming from. Understand? Yeah. Every these streets like any baby that sleeping outside or coming from
divorce
because omotia Kenya me that brace bianca me the dash am about team baby like uko feel cry just to go and change yourself and come back to the street to hustle for your own self.
Sorry.
Because Mami nanka so kita was a single mother no like ono so push it do but ono kwa na ho into me because me na me first and three
other situation
you understand so na dey mami ti awari jani dey make say ha now awu for no so ye besre asre kind of when na yemfa like odoni abotrenye dey entina ifuto ni chichi nkoma mbema because I know say like my father's fault. And man is my man is friend to you for.
And you may back out no as a can't tell parents or more divorce story no. Oh papa emunyo no and I will suppose that we a musician.
Miss Swani they know that kind life no me more but no particular name most always want to stop me from that. Yeah, but I mean, they are not found. Say me Pia member. The only thing is about reach out say baby I'm only okay. Me okay. Tigo I'm walk around meeting me Janeba. The catcher say be I'm madam for we fee. Tigo and I mean be fee.
Okay.
Yeah. So only the makers were about 7 na mama pa.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And I don't 7. He just number na 7 but in the position yes.
Yeah, I started for 7 though. Like, okay. So makers were there.
0.
Yeah. Mini DM papa dia make say
me to po say wo ye nwum
wate yeah
na ma me so e ba ye nwum ne ba ye o ma me so ohun say o mo story na wo tell no
ono me catch here no say story we obehu but me kan chen say no na maye no
okay
yeah Sisenya se me kind na dey be otifi or hwe dey then and then obi won say to ka say o dey ade be yanyu de be yanyu man pass o dey aye. Yeah.
Is she proud of you now?
Yeah, she's proud of me.
Ya no o expect say nka obedru abrabo man na say obey wa abrabo mo hu ne say
abemama me yes because if me nyi ba ni nyina times to be so na e ha no to no atimi ka ke o mpe bibi mfa nyen like me nka say jai. But if ube pay bibi aka ho a obe ye no so ebe bo wan ke ye dance no nko because no hwe say me nyi yeah but ni nyina so na mitie yeah mitie te wo ma mitimi di miti fem page ma ye me ame ho ni bi a me di bi a hye me nyumu try say to push myself hard yeah nti make say no so de na ha yeah.
Go transition from low K awabe K9 and nyuma wo dia ba wo hwe Jenny no through Jenny a wa femu a wabedru this moment I want to say nyum no e pay in some way.
Yeah, e pay in some way because now obi enemy as K9 say obi onimi low then but name to say.
Okay.
You understand? Obi enemy low from Ashaiman to Tema come to Nungwa, you know, to Kumasi call back to Accra. Well, like Nina no be any, but now nice, no. Different from then.
Okay.
Yeah. Different crowd.
See, when ya sika e wo nyumu kakra. When ya kakra. Wa upload ya sikaba.
Eba.
Kaka. Eba. I see. Yanko no worries no more. Again na inspire no worries no.
No worries no see like I don't see me where I go through like 2050 like 2024 2025 yeah yeah sure so the rumors maybe
okay
yeah about me comparing me to my big brother Kamido like all because of her hairstyle
color look to yeah
I think I win ya dey nke we said yeah but Drew baby nakasana na me so like now no day pressure na no day
yeah
imagine say like with me parking me down for or getting something obi to me work am no wa show say hey so be they take you the compare Kamido like oh but and no bonus so
sure
you understand. So na do so if you ever many one done like Sekila Jimmy or that like and then the bonus so if you are your friend like one another refer to like something else to me clear
sure
you understand to show so and understand so now pressure no dey in Ghana me nada
some na ma inspire
so like that I go through a lot
okay
it drew me into me pay I need to like or some shit them
just to clear your head.
I understand like no hard like thanks to the team so much me so me monka crack yeah make sure say no Charlie forget then make sure say you give them your best you understand so I know I'm a Bora studio as you know me my day when you there and come and shit yeah to release everything to show them
na Kamido na cuz how was he feeling in a way. Did he approach you say I don't know what family looks I don't know what family
no like that's the question no na fan no boneso
fans no
you understand fans no
ebusia for yen share no worries na kitu bi yen share no worries ni mbra na yeba na ya rapia video na edi kan boy no yen bo eno na yeba na ya rapia
baby I am eti odo shefa cheme obi na baby I am
ebusia for nti ye ne K9s wa ha na ye wrap up enum no worries eno na edi rema hu se mrantie ne mbaba wo so no edidi asa no enum no e wo digital platforms ahodo so konoko streaming na also so eboa na yempija ne craft no na enko nenim ke enyum he na ewo no worries no
maybe I'll be nyuma streaming all digital platforms understand like Amazon, iTunes, Deezer, Audiomack, Apple Music like baby a ton bia what type K9s KAY space number 9
okay
ICE.
Okay.
Now the minimum title now from Pema, No Time, No Worry, Teach You Fache.
Okay.
Teach You Fache.
Sure.
You bushing for your mama no your papa no. Yes sir. Bibia ni ana madwin yen kola no. Se nye ne obi adom Standards Multimedia. And I page me say Kawaji for no like I will still be on street. All because of divorce of my parents, you understand? Semester teach you fache.
Streaming mom.
Yes, obia streaming. Na ejuma pa no so de eguso ayede ba. Album ni dey atudwa. The top 5. Big 5. Yeah, sorry. The big 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Including Sister Fia, Bisake Day, my sister.
Okay.
Adina. Nidiana so also.
All right.
Yeah, the big 5.
Sure. Okay, yadasi papa pase obai. Nti uba kumasi bia hai ufie. Utumi bora na chese yedinko. Yadasi.
Smith ya kumasi fo nyina sama jiniso.
All right. Nti ebusia for ye ni K9s na edinko no Afro high life singer. Na no worries about bontin. Odi wachire ne track na se bibia ewo. Streaming manu na yentumi empeja ne craft no. Ye twa yam kitu ebi aba na ye rap so dem na gospel singer hot one pa ofia anybody come why ya basisia
good. Yet yes, yeah, you so far so good. Sa pepe.
Say and share what town no.
And share what town no.
To me who na me share o me. Na me kwa say.
It is no aje so far so good because baby nyame di wi ase abedru ni baby nyame de abedru e de bie mi enka e so far so good. So far so good. Nyame aye bi de aka ni nyina so obeye waye bi nyame a waye bi pen ne kire se obesa aye bi enti ye na nwendwene ne yema bi han hu because nyame no waye bi pen obesa aye bi mama enti baby nyame de abedru e so far so good. Sa pepe
anope de tietietia wo de nkomo ho pa ya kase ye bo a ha ye kwan ye ntumi kwa for 2 hours ndi na anope de so far so good nti na ye wa eno nkomo na ye ba bi na debi ya sheda pebra kasa na ye ni me edi nkomo ya hwe me abrabo baby o sha se free ye ene jenny no how easy or difficult it has been I dey be this moment so far so good munti na we release ya babontin
me pacho nyame adom me release ye me fan say 3 weeks mu eni me release 3 weeks mu eni na me de so far so good babontin
dentina so far so good
dentina so far so good 2023 ena nyame na me so de ahaye kwan ho ebaaye na chese niema ekoso ya brabo mu ahaye kwan ho nti na ema ye ntimi nka yensem ba ye tutu ye ne ehu se ba bi awrade dia bedru de so nyame ahye ni munyam de a ba bi nyame dia bedru de eye so far so good nyame aye bi na mdi kan se nyame a waye bi pe no obesa aye biem ogusu a wo ye ma obi ogusu o ye ma obi de na ese ogina opona no obeya ama ho nti eye so far so good enkwan na ekura o na kura mpo no eye so far so good.
Title na ede
papa ede no ho ankasa
we guy
once me belotre ankasa no minyankopon ye no kwafo ana me songwriter ankasa bitira ba bia mebo no din na boaten oye wonderful ankasa because anytime bia o mame word I say ye ka but ye mfa enye enwom ha ye kwan ye kasa na ye ka ba na ye nheda mfa nye gospel say be a hip life oni be na high life oni be dia dia ba na enya mfa nya enwom enenne na boaten akofa ba na mebelo tweso akofa ba say so far so good kasa ye Canada but I say the be gospel song no na enya ma ye urade adom onyame na mebelo tweso na say mebelo twe de nyame adom me kobia me dibi ba tie na ye so far so good
tebusuan for so far so good na wa bonten na hu nua na uchia na eti sen ana so unu echia so nneoma ekosen eti so far so good let's say wo ka so far so good na uguso a wo stream and mebel archery so far so good no nnwom na mama emi pe no Oyerepa nnwom no koye den
me fama sedan kami wo me fama yeye kami we mi mu aseda nyina ye wo dia mi mu ayeye nyina ye wo dia me fama sedan kami we me fama yeye kami wo mi mu aseda nyina ye wo dia wate mi mu ayeye nyina ye wo dia erade anya wa o mama Emilia sinka woni wanie se kwanya gazieze yo ebebu ama eti asida jumni erade yemfa yasida nkamiwo Yesu yatuma wo
it was ya so far so good internet ya yentie ni briefly na en wrap up So far so good. There what to say radio I am me bia sa pepe. Ya fe dey be chichi no explanation bia sa pepe. What bia? Pepe. So far so good. Mabel Ochre and at this time we about want to me. And you know hina ye pa streaming I be nya no.
Me pacho so far so good you know. Oko all the digital platforms so ubenya nyom no kama no watie mu nsem no eyi. Me pacho oko Boom Play, oko Audio Mac, oko Spotify, oko Amazon, oko YouTube nso a video no eda ho. Me pacho ko Boom Play, na ko Spotify, Amazon, Audio Mac. Enyom no so far o de obo so far so good. Mabel Ochra enyom no ebeyi ama YouTube nso video no eda ho ubo so far so good. Mabel Ochre music enyom no ebeyi ama na kohwe video na tie enyom no na onyame nam enyom no so senche ne bebre so many testimonies because enyom na ankasa no eya dance die enyom wutie na ne yete ne mframa mfa ho na ye die mpagya kese akwantu ne nyina sa pepepepepepepepe.
Yada si papa me say o ba na ye bompa so say nyom no ebetumi e reach larger audience and also man for stream na ebetumi abanti e be shada atonsa from baba properly na ye ne why personality profile ya show abrabo mankasa na ya hwe ye hu say e kwa na e beti so far so good na yeah all right nti yada si papa say Mabel e be kan ye ho na aha na e brebe makwan ma ye the Oyerepa breakfast time OBT entertainment no e see sometime oto e champon and a sports crew no edit today's sports it was so me din edit na na ma into for you but that was say I'm on Marsha bro